down.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy lip. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on my side. Shake them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you
What's going on, everybody? Friday Night Baseball, the rivalry, Giants-Dodgers. Should be fun. Dodgers have a rookie pitcher on the mounds. Just got called up today, Emmett Sheehan. Called off from Double-A. So there's a debut on the mound for the Dodgers. And good news for the Giants, but hopefully he's okay. Max Muncy was on the IL, so he will not be playing this series, which for the Giants, that's a break, to say the least. So let me test audio real quick here. I'm pretty sure it sounds good. So it's a 3-gamer this weekend. So it is a nice night in LA, 70 degrees. It's also Pride Night in LA, 7 mile per hour winds to the southwest, 68% humidity, and it's sunny. It's always sunny in LA.
Just a gentle 7-mile-an-hour wind blowing out of the south-southwest. It's going to be a sunny weekend, but a very pleasant summertime weekend here in LA. Giants starting lineup as they'll come up in the.
So this is Giants starting lineup from 1 to 9. It's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. batting leadoff, Jock Peterson batting second, DHing, Tyler Estrada batting third at second base, Michael Conforto batting cleanup in left field, Wilmer Flores batting fifth, Patrick Bailey, the catcher, batting sixth, Mike Yastrzemski batting seventh, Luis Matos in his second major league game batting eighth, and Brandon Crawford, shortstop, batting ninth.
Bailey, Yastrzemski, Luis Matos, his second big league game, and welcome to LA for Matos and Brandon Crawford.
So Luis Matos' second MLB games at Dodger Stadium.
Making
And it's Emmett Sheehan on the mound. His debut in AAA this year, he's thrown 53 in the third innings. He's given up 24 hits, 11 runs, all those earned. He's walked 23 and has struck out 88 in the 53 in the third inning in AA. So he's been very good in AA Tulsa. I believe it's Tulsa. So 88 strikeouts in 53 innings for Sheehan. That's a very good ratio. 15 strikeouts per 9. That's ridiculous. So Lamont Wade Jr. leads off against Sheehan. Giants this year have scored 325 runs, hit 87 homers, 345, and a 253 team average. Here's the Dodger defense from left to right in the outfield. It'll be Peralta, Johnny DeLuca, and Mookie Betts. Peralta and Betts, both Gold Glovers. Third to first in the infield, Taylor, Rojas, Vargas, Freeman. The catcher is Will Smith. Freeman is a Gold Glover. So Wade leads off, batting 276 with 8 homers. First pitch is high, ball one. That's the first pitch of his major league career. 276 average, like I said, for Wade. 21 RBIs with those 8 homers, 47 strikeouts, 45 walks.
Can't be picky. Catcher wanted to toss it out.
2-0.
That fastball misses high. It's 2-0.
Well, Sheehan's not going to see many guys in AA with the eye that Lamont Wade Jr. has and has had all season long. Trying to tempt him with the fastball up. He's not biting early in this count.
Wade takes strike one, inside corner.
Perfect fastball there.
Sheehan's going to feature
Wade this year has 56 hits, and he scored 36 runs.
95, 96. Check out the arm angle, a little low 3/4.
2-1 them. 3-1.
This is up again. And Lamont Wade is ahead of the count 3-1. No picnic for Emmett Sheehan. Top of the order for the Giants right now with Wade, with that guy, Jock Peterson, with Tyro Estrada, with Michael Conforto. It's a handful.
3-1 to Lamont. And that is strike 2. Wade was halfway down the first base line to first. Counts full. Wow. That was a strike, but I don't know. Wade was literally halfway down the line going to first base. That definitely was a strike. Just got the top part of the zone. Here's a 3-2 to Wade. And Wade pops it up. That's Taylor coming in. And Taylor's going to make the catch for the first out of the ball game. Here's a former Dodger, Jock Peterson, batting second. Peterson DHing. 280 average, 7 homers, 24 RBIs for Jock this year. 30 hits on the year, 28 strikeouts. Peterson takes strike 1. So Peterson was booed by Dodger fans. Won a World Series with him in 2020, but they don't care. Another perfect pitch on the inside, 0-2.
Sheehan's got a little adrenaline here in this first inning, making his debut. His average fastball is 95. We just saw a 98 right there.
7 homers on the year for Jock, 24 ribbies. Home plate umpire is Nate Thompson, first base umpire Chris Siegel, second base David Rackley, third Edwin Moscoso. And that one's down and in, ball 1. So Edwin Moscoso, the third base umpire. David Rackley is the crew chief at second base.
He's already shaken off Will Smith.
The 1-2 is taken low, 2-2.
It's a good changeup. Bottom just falling out of it. 84.
So Taylor at third, Rojas at short, Vargas at second, Freeman at first for the Dodgers. 2-2. Peterson high fly ball, left field. Peralta, more in left center, will make the catch. 2 outs.
Jock just got under that one. Jock's been one of the best fastball hitters in the major leagues this year. He didn't like being late on fastballs.
I'll bring up Tyro Estrada with his 296 average. That's the 8th highest in the NL. 347 on base percentage for Tyro, 45 slugging, 9 homers, 27 RBIs. 69 hits on the season so far. That's high, ball 1.
John Brebbia getting ready to start for the Giants, so he'll be the opener.
So John Brebbia will be the opener. It's going to be Mania Bulk, I'm guessing.
Never predictable.
Guessing it's going to be Mania Bulk. Strada, high fly ball. This one, the center, DeLuca, coming in, calling off Peralta, and making the catch. Sheehan with a 1-2-3 first inning in his debut. Brebbia come in, will face Betts Freeman Smith in the bottom of the first. So 3 balls in the air on Sheehan. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Say it's a good start to your career. Just see how this sounds real quick. That's good. All right, I'll stick with that. The crowd's still filing in LA, and here's the Dodgers batting order against John Brebbia. It's going to be Mookie Betts batting leadoff, Freddie Freeman batting first, Will Smith batting third, catching JD Martinez, DHing batting cleanup, David Peralta batting fifth in left field, Miguel Vargas batting sixth, Chris Taylor batting seventh, Johnny DeLuca batting eighth, and Miguel Rojas batting ninth. Miguel Rojas, a former Miami Marlin. And John Brebbia on the mound, his 8th start, 29th appearance, 2-0 record, 3.25 ERA, 27 2/3 innings pitched, 21 hits, 9 walks compared to 35 strikeouts for Brebbia.
27 2/3 innings, only 9 walks. Strikeouts are up for Brebbia this year. He enjoys this role. He's been effective in this role.
Brebbia likes being an opener, and he's opening for the 9th time this year. He throws a slider 4-seamer. That's all he throws. We'll face Mookie Betts batting .265 with 17 homers.
He'll face a couple of hitters who've had some success against him.
First pitch, Betts takes strike one with the slider. Slider on the outside. Betts .265, 17 homers, 43 RBIs, 50 strikeouts, 41 walks, and there's a swing and a foul. 0-2.
116 of them.
Big key for the Giants this weekend will be trying to keep LA in the park. Hard to do.
That's exactly right.
Dodgers have the most home runs in Major League Baseball with 116. And Betts strikes out swinging on 3 pitches for a strikeout for Brebbia. Giants defense from left to right in the outfield will be Conforto, Matos, Yastrzemski. Third to first in the infield, Flores, Crawford, Estrada, Wade, and catching is Patrick Bailey. Crawford is the only Gold Glover.
He's making his debut, but Luis Matos, this is just his second game.
Freddie Freeman up at taking ball 1. Freeman with an average of .328, third highest in the NL. Still Freddie Freeman.
Giants-Dodgers rivalry.
Freeman fouls it away.
Fouled out of play. As an opener in his career, not just this year.
Career as an opener, Brebbia has 18 starts, a .95 ERA, so 19 innings. Giving up only 2 earned runs as an opener. So he's been good. He likes it too. That's what I heard. Freeman rips it foul.
And the reason I'm saying that, Dave, is because, it's a completely different role than you're used to coming out of the bullpen. But if anybody can handle it, he can. It's just the nervous.
It was Pride Night in LA.
Being a starter as opposed to coming out of the bullpen. You think about it the night before, you sleep on it.
1-2, Freeman, high fly ball to left. Conforto doesn't have to move. 2 outs.
Out number 2. With Mitch Haniger down, we may well see this defensive alignment in the outfield quite a bit. Matos is going to play a lot of center field. Mike Yastrzemski's a very good right fielder, so Conforto may well take a lot of his innings in left corner.
Here's Will Smith with a 291 average, 10 homers, 35 RBIs.
Brebbia, we were talking to Brebbia about the differences between coming out of the bullpen traditionally or doing this. And he said, well, for him, it feels mostly the
Smith
same.
takes up and in, ball one.
Instead of using the hitters and the outs to time when he starts to get ready, he uses the clock. He just looks at his watch, and that dictates his warm-up schedule.
Perfect slide on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, it takes an adjustment process too. I mean, someone's relieved their whole lives. So all of a sudden, starting a game, you go over the lineup in your head the night before, you can wear yourself out.
2-1.
2-1.
But he's the right, getting to know him, he's the right personality for this role for sure.
So 2 down. He's only thrown 10 pitches, a quick inning, and he might earn himself a few more hitters.
Smith fouls it back. Count goes even at 2-2.
Will Smith is no easy out. Will Smith having a really good year at the plate. 10 home runs, OPS over 900. And Patrick Bailey's made a great impact on the Giants, but with JT Realmuto struggling a little bit this year, Will Smith may well be the most accomplished, best catcher in the league right now.
Smith grounds it foul. I need 6 miles per hour fastball.
Complete package for a catcher. Catches well, throws well, does everything well behind the plate, and then you can hit him in the 3-hole. Get you 10 home runs, hit close to 300.
3-2. High and away.
At 95 miles an hour, you said it. Brebbia's velocity this year, not just as an opener, but whenever he's pitched, has been up a little bit. 3-2.
Smith takes ball 4. First base run of the game for either team is a 2-out walk to Will Smith.
He'll be upset there. He didn't walk guys. As I mentioned, he walked 9 guys this year total. It ticks him off when he walks guys, especially 2-out walks. Guy J.D. Martinez has been pretty good this
Here's the
year.
cleanup man, J.D. Martinez.
Total bounce back year for JD, although
Martinez, 259, 16 homers, 47 RBIs.
Just sort of a reset day. He's been swinging the back.
Martinez fouls it off his knees on 1.
Right down around home plate. Kind of out of nowhere.
Martinez
Last few years with the Red Sox,
with
JD Martinez was not the
259 average, struck out 67 times, has 53 hits on the year.
And been revitalized.
Yeah, he does his work against right-handed pitching too. Believe it or not, he's got reverse splits. Doesn't hit lefties all that well, but he's off a right-handed pitching this year.
The 0-1.
Martinez, high pop-up. This is on the infield. Brebbia. It's actually going to be Wade who calls off Brebbia and makes the catch. Both pitchers are scoreless first. Conforto, Flores, Bailey coming up to start the second. From the Chavez Ravine, what they call it. I'll be right back.
responsibly.
So Conforto leads off against Sheehan. Pitch is scoreless first with 3 balls in the air, a pop-up and 2 flyouts. Conforto takes inside ball 1.
Put yourself in Luis Matos' cleats tonight, standing out in center field, looking up at that.
248 average for Conforto. 12 homers, 36 RBIs,
Emmett Sheehan making his
59 strikeouts. Outside 2-0.
It's 2-0 to Conforto. Giants got ahead of the count against Sheehan and didn't take advantage of it in the first inning. He retired him in order.
Dodgers in their home white jerseys. Giants in their road grays. Just got off the corner inside, 2-1.
So he's working with so far a pitcher-friendly strike zone. It was just a 6th-round pick in 2021. It's been a quick rise.
Whoa, almost hit him 3-1.
It wasn't really on a lot of prospect lists, but Dodgers do a really good job developing pitching. It's been the story of the last many years. And he's gotten better since he's been a pro. 3-1.
Conforto swings at the 3-1 and fouls it back 3-2.
Yeah, you mentioned 6th-round draft pick, but he's increased velocity since he's been a pro, and he's
Conforto 50 hits on the year.
Change-up. Saw the change-up in the first inning. And the cutter-slider hybrid is still a little bit of a
12 walks, looking for his 13th walk here in the 3-2.
Success with it in the minor leagues, anyway. This is the big leagues. It's a little different. They don't swing and miss or chase as many pitches as they do.
3-2 to Conforto. And that's ball 4. So Conforto does get his 13th walk of the year, and it's the leadoff walk issued by Sheehan, the first Giants base runner.
Bid now on game news memorabilia from last Saturday's Pride Day at Oracle Park. Giants Pride logo jerseys, bases, keyboards, and more are available. Net proceeds benefit Bay Area nonprofits working in the LGBTQ plus community. Bid now at sfgiants.com/auction. Auction ends this Sunday at 8 p.m.
Wilmer Flores now playing third base tonight.
Here's Wilmer playing third base. He takes high, ball 1.
JD, the good news.
Wilmer, 257 average, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs.
Okay, not perfect, but okay.
JD Davis is available off the bench today, so that's good news.
He could hit tonight.
If needed, but I definitely gonna let him hit. That is wow.
Very high strike with
Very friendly call by Tomlinson. 1-1.
That's a good half a foot above the zone there. Pete Thomason, known as more of a hitter-friendly umpire, but not showing it so far
tonight.
That one did catch the corner. 1-2.
1-2. Wilmer swung the bat, I thought, really well in St. Louis.
On deck is Patrick Bailey
Even though he hadn't been playing a
with
whole
Conforto
lot,
at first. 1-2 to
a
Wilmer.
little more recently.
And Flores hits a high pop-up. Freeman looking at it and making a basket catch in foul territory. That was not easy, but he made it look easy. 1 out.
Most guys will try to get back there and make a play where they can get camped under it, but he feels comfortable making this play right here. A little basket catch over the shoulder, no big deal. It's pretty difficult.
I'll bring up Bailey.
8 out of 10 right there.
Bailey's first ever at bats at Dodger Stadium.
Every out the Giants have made so far.
See if he can make it a home run. Bailey on the season, a 329 average, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs.
Here's Patrick Bailey.
Bailey high fly ball. This is not a home run. This is in the park. Coming in is Mookie Betts. 2 outs.
You mentioned the fly balls, and that was the first changeup that the Giants have put in play. The previous 4 outs have been with the fastball. So
Now here's Yastrzemski.
254
254 average for Yaz, 8 homers, 21 RBIs.
He gets really good carry with that pitch. So guys just getting underneath that pitch. That's why it's going to take maybe a time to see Sheehan's fastball where they're able to gauge it a little bit better, get on top of that.
So 2 down.
First pitch to Yaz. Strike 1 with a sinker. 95.
Ninth inning at bat in St. Louis to tie the
Again, Sheehan struck up 88 batters in 53 innings in Double-A this year, so he can strike people out, but he doesn't have a strikeout yet in the majors.
Think about it for 36 hours.
Yaz shows bunt and takes it away, takes ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good one to sit on right there. Yeah. Hit the game-tying home run.
So I'll also be live for tomorrow night's game. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so I'll also be live for tomorrow night's game. Giants Warriors. Giants doing another bullpen game. Dodgers starting young stud Bobby Miller. He's been really good. Yastrzemski high fly ball to right, but it's going to be foul.
Mr. Clean Magic Stats. Most game time or go ahead home.
So Yaz, of course, had that go-ahead homer Wednesday afternoon in St. Louis.
That's tied for fifth most of
That
all
was such a good game Wednesday. Giants got the sweep in St. Louis. Dodgers took a series from the White Sox, 2-2.
Pretty good names to be in company with right now.
Dodgers also had a clutch come from behind win last night. Chris Taylor hit a grand slam to tie the game, and then they walked it off the extras.
Yes.
2-2 to Yaz. 3-2.
Dodgers, there is some unusual pressure on a rookie.
Luis Matos on deck.
Length out of Sheehan tonight. Their bullpen has been pushed hard.
Dodgers bullpen has been surprisingly bad. They had the fourth worst bullpen ERA in baseball with a 4.79, and Yaz strikes out. Edwin Sheehan with his first major league strikeout after 1.5 no score. Peralta, Vargas, Taylor coming up. Yeah, fourth worst bullpen ERA for baseball for the Dodgers. I mean, the bullpen has been injured, but no one expected that. They have a 4.79 ERA as a bullpen, fourth worst. So see if Brebbia comes up for a second inning of work, or if it's going to be Manaea. Or I'd guess it's going to be Manaea because June is pitched Wednesday.
Grab a strawberry frosty.
I guess it's going to be Manaea.
Strawberry goodness. Limited time
See if I
only
can tell
at
from here.
participating Wendy's.
No. Is that Ryan Walker?
Second, Giants and Dodgers, nothing.
Oh, is that Ryan Walker on the mound?
And the Giants are going back into the bullpen.
It's Ryan Walker. Wow. So it may be a traditional bullpen game for the Giants. May not be Manaea bulk.
No Sean Manaea, at least not yet.
Wow.
We'll see how the Giants play this game out, but Ryan Walker will experience the rivalry for the first time. On for his 11th big league game of the year. David Peralta takes a strike from Walker.
So Peralta takes strike one from Ryan Walker.
Yeah, and he's been good. Pitched well in St. Louis his last outing. Went an inning, struck out 2 guys, only 14 pitches. Looked sharp in that outing.
0-1. Grounded foul. Peralta got fooled by that slider. I was almost in the dirt, and he swung at it, grounded foul.
Another one, sort of like J.D. Martinez, kind of revitalized his career. I mean, not massive numbers, but Peralta's played well for them.
Yes, I mean, he had some really good years.
Peralta 266, 4 homers, 25 RBIs.
He's back right now with the Dodgers. Back to form.
0-2. Peralta grounds this one. Crawford, tough play, off-balance throw, and it was wide. But Wade applies the tag. Peralta's safe, but now he's hurt. So it looks like he awkwardly hit the bag there. Down on his knees. It was a wide throw by Crawford. Wade tried to get the tag on, but
You hope he's all right.
gets up. Peralta definitely looks hurt.
Plays right there. I feel like it's like a 50-50 if you're injured or not. Always seems to be an
See what
injury
happened
throw
here.
up the line. Let's see if
Throw up was up the line.
misses him. Well,
Wade got the tag. I think Peralta was out, but then he stumbled.
Going by it.
Yeah, I think Peralta was out, though. Oh, no.
And then, that's where he got hurt right
Yeah,
there.
that looks like it hurt.
Back corner of the bag. It's like he hyperextended a little bit. His leg or his ankle. Ouch.
He's acting like he's gonna stay in the game.
Peralta's going to stay in the game. And he's going to be
Well, I
safe.
wasn't thinking that based on his reaction.
So I'm
but he told
guessing
me
it's going to be an infield single for Peralta.
Yeah, that could have been ugly right there. He was grabbing his left hamstring. It looked like he hurt his ankle or his foot when he stepped on the bag.
And here's Vargas. Vargas made his debut last year in San Francisco. Had a great debut. Bunch of RBIs. That's what I remember. Vargas grounds this one to third. Tough play for Wilmer Flores. Throw is offline. And it pulled weight off the bag. Vargas is going to reach. Wow. Wilmer Flores has not played third base a lot this year, and it showed there. That's going to be another infield hit for LA.
This time they think Wade did get the tag on.
What's surprising is that Wade will usually tell the dugout that he did get him, and he didn't make any reaction after he made this play right here. So you see right there, he just holds up the glove.
Giants are going to challenge this. Ooh. Did he get him? It's a terrible camera angle.
You can't get Lamont Wade hurt. These plays are so dangerous for a first baseman.
You see so many wrist and elbow injuries.
Giants defense this year, 50 years. That is the worst in the majors. But and two straight terrible throws. Well, the Crawford one was a tough play.
Giants saw something that they think the replay umpires will see in New York.
What is Gabe Kapler eating?
This might be the best angle right here.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Oh, Vargas is out. So Flores does get him.
The umpires saw it. And really good effort by Lamont to get the out and then get out of the way.
Yeah, and not
So there's one out
process. Yes, absolutely.
and a runner at second in Peralta.
Chris Taylor.
That'll bring up Chris Taylor playing third base.
Last night, Dodgers were losing.
Chris Taylor, the Dodgers were losing 4-0. And Chris Taylor had a game-time grand slam. And they won in extras to take the series against Chicago, the White Sox.
Scoring position for the first time.
Taylor takes a slider inside, ball one.
For ball one.
Yeah, if it's not for Chris Taylor last night, I mean, they're down 4-0 in that game. Chance to lose.
209, 11 homers, 26 RBIs for CT3, they call him.
He's got 11 home runs. Everybody's hitting the long ball for
2-0.
2-0. You bet on swinging with Taylor. I mean, he is a very aggressive hitter. Not to say that he won't take a walk, but he wants to swing the bat.
Swing, you're going to miss 2-1.
Fastball.
Good point, Dave. Yeah, he does. He likes to swing it.
Don't fall into the trap of, he might be in a take count. There's no such thing, I don't think, with this guy.
2-1 to Taylor. Taylor grounds this one to short Crawford. This play's a little more easier, and he throws him out.
The money. 2 down.
2 outs.
Let's check out Arco top tier. This is the most defensive runs saved by positions Giants this season. Check out what Tyro, Lamont, Patrick, Mike.
Tyro 7 runs saved this year. That's second in the MLB.
Robert Wade, second in Major Leagues, and then Bailey Yastrzemski, fourth and eighth. And that number for Bailey is going to keep going up, I think.
Patrick Bailey's played 20 games. 20. Everybody
Here's
else is on the leaderboard.
Johnny DeLuca playing his fourth Major League game, batting .222.
More games.
Johnny DeLuca playing center field today.
I think you can make a strong argument since he's
Fourth
been
Major League game.
rated in that stat as the number 1 defensive catcher in baseball.
That's strike one with the fastball.
Johnny DeLuca, seeing him for the first time. Ryan Walker trying to keep this game scoreless. Runner at second is David Peralta.
The 1-1. Swing. You're going to miss on a slider way outside, 1-2.
Sweeping slider.
That slider by Ryan Walker is just so nasty.
So tough from the right
I don't know how you hit. I don't know how you touch that.
Right-handed batters.
It's just disgusting.
It looks like a strike out of the
Runner at second is Peralta. 1-2 to DeLuca is a pop-up on the slider. This could be trouble. Flores in foul territory will make the catch. After 2, there's no scorer. Luis Matos will lead off for the first time at Dodger Stadium. We're going to the third already. Luis Matos will bat at Dodger Stadium for the first time.
And additional benefits from corporate groups, fundraisers, and more. Baseball is more fun when you share.
Here's Matos' first pitch to him is strike one, high fastball.
Luis Matos takes strike one from
Matos has first hit Wednesday.
Debut. Luis is a veteran. This is his second game.
Second major league game, and it's at Dodger Stadium. 0-1.
A couple years
Inside ball, one almost hit him. So 2 rookies going against each other. Sheehan in his first game, Matos in his second game.
James Outman.
So David Peralta's out of the game. It's going to be James Outman.
Plays center. DeLuca goes to left.
DeLuca goes to left, and that's outside. 2-1 to Matos.
Cutter. One thing that I was impressed with in Luis Matos' debut, he had 3 at-bats. I don't think he chased out of the strike zone one time.
No, everything was in the zone.
2-1. Matos, high fly ball left field. Going back is DeLuca. He'll make the catch. Long line out for Luis Matos. That was a good swing.
Yeah, maybe just under it just a bit. That was a high fastball above the strike zone, and we've seen Giants hitters so far in this game just get under that. See it right here. Yeah, just off the end of the bat. Called it. Just a little quick, but showed some bat speed right there.
He's got the bat speed. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Brandon Crawford.
Swing. But out number 1. Here's Crawford. For the
Crawford
first time.
takes outside ball 1.
Change up from Sheehan. Brandon's average still doesn't look great, but Crawford's been swinging the bat a lot better. And taking a lot of cuts like that. Now, I think he'd like to see
Fouled
that
away
pitch
1-1.
again.
I guess I can sort that out
I'd
a
say
bit.
so, but the first time you're seeing this guy's fastball, I think it's got a little bit more life to it than these hitters see from the dugout or even on deck when you get to the plate. It's a lively fastball.
Crawford to center.
Crawford to center field. Going back is Outman at the wall. Right at the edge of the track is going to make the catch. Another long fly after the Giants.
We'll watch the U.S. Open live from the Los Angeles Country Club now through Sunday on NBC Bay Area.
We've been watching a lot. It's been on in the Giants clubhouse. A few of us went over there yesterday on the off day to catch some of the action. It was fun. Lamont Wade
Jr.
for the second time.
And for the second time today, takes high ball 1.
Lamont thought he had a walk to start the game and then ended up popping out.
Wade popped out to third his first time up. And he hits a high fly ball to right field. Mookie Betts coming in.
Under the ball again
And Emmett Sheehan with 3 scoreless innings in his major league debut. Midway through 3, we'll see who's coming in for the Giants. It's going to be Rojas, Betts, and Freeman for the Dodgers. The Giants have hit a lot of balls in the air today so far, but none of them have gone anywhere besides the Crawford one. I'll be right back.
The first 20,000 fans get an Aloha Foodie shirt presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. sfgiants.com/promotions.
So leading off the third is Rojas. It's going to be Ryan Walker again, and Rojas takes strike 1.
Including maybe Sean Estes' favorite chicken fingers.
I don't think the fingers are going to make the cut.
225 average for Rojas, no homers, 6 RBIs. So the fact that Minaya is not coming in is making me think that Minaya is going to be the pitcher tomorrow. It's not going to be Alex Wood. Swinging and miss on 2. So guessing it's not going to be Minaya bulk. It's going to be just a straight bullpen game and then it's going to be Minaya tomorrow. It's my guess. But to Walker, that's just outside to Rojas.
Tried to see if Rojas would chase that one.
That was a good take by Rojas. It was a strike for a long time.
Rojas batting 225, no home runs yet. It's only 6 RBIs, 2-2. First year with the Dodgers, former Miami Marlin. There's Sean Minaya. Never mind. He is warming up in the pen.
And Sean Minaya has been really throwing the ball well. And he's thrived in this kind of role. He's really had no problem whatsoever when the
2-2 to Rojas.
with him.
And that is just a bit outside, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to walk Rojas. Flip the lineup over to Betts and Freeman, and it's a recipe for disaster. So
The middle wide open.
Got to throw a strike here.
3-2 to Rojas.
2.
And Rojas grounds this one to Crawford. A little slowly hit, and Crawford will throw him out.
yeah,
1 out.
Ryan Walker, he's a 2-pitch guy.
A lot of ground balls from my Giants pitching.
For a strike, and good time for a strike right there with a slider.
That to me, I think we do this already about Ryan Walker.
Now here's Mookie Betts.
But if you didn't know, you learned something about him right there. That's a ninth place hitter with the best hitter.
So my guess is Manaya's going to come in to face Freeman, who's on deck.
3-2 count. What did he throw?
Slider.
Betts struck out his first time
Think
up.
about that if you're Mookie Betts too.
Betts takes just outside 1-0.
Ball outside. Strike zone hasn't been as big for the Giants side yet. And that's with Patrick Bailey framing.
Betts struck out swinging. 1-0 pitch.
Been a wizard at that.
Betts rips it foul.
For that slider, he was on it.
When you see someone from the on-deck circle throw a 3-2 slider, you're thinking that's the pitch he has the most confidence in, and I'm probably going to see it at some point in this at-bat. He was sitting on it. Fortunately, a good enough slider where Mookie wasn't able to do much with it.
Betts lines this one to left center field, base hit. Second hand of the night for the Dodgers, and it's a base hit to left center for Mookie Betts.
It's a 1-out single for Mookie Betts. Probably the end of the night for Ryan Walker. Gabe Kepler getting ready to come out. And here it comes. So ideally, Walker gets through both those right-handed hitters. Gives up the single.
So now Manaea's going to come in to face Freddie
A
Freeman.
little bit more time to
That makes
Manaea.
sense.
Altamont to hold off a little bit.
I'm sure Manaea was thinking about Freddie Freeman as his guy. So he's coming in when it's time for a change. Think speedy, oil change.
So Sean Manaea's coming in. He'll face Freddie Freeman.
Oil change, 2
I'm going to be right back. I'll tell you Manaea's stats real quick. Manaea's stats so far on the season. 2-3, 5.53 ERA, 57 strikeouts, 20 walks, 8 home runs, 246 opponent batting average. I'll be right back. Sean Manaea comes in.
We're not good. 28th best or worst in the big leagues. Then May
Giants have the 12th best bullpen in the majors.
June, they've been really good.
3.82 ERA
2.05
on the season.
ERA.
I think, Sean, you got to give those two guys and others, but especially those two guys, a lot of credit because the Giants have had to pitch a lot of innings out of the bullpen. They've had these
So Manaea's going to face Freeman to start out as outing.
They've been used a lot, but they have managed the workloads beautifully. Everybody has stayed fresh. Nobody's been.
First pitch to Freeman with a runner on, 1 out, and it's a strike.
It's a nice breaking ball to Freddie Freeman.
Down at the knees.
Called strike 1. And Sean's done his job in these bullpen games. Manaea.
So his 15th appearance for Manaea.
Better than that lately.
The 1 Freeman swinging and it was 0-2.
He's just got a ton of confidence right now.
So the guy who has owners in the Dodgers lineup on Manaea is Mookie Betts, 10 for 26 with 3 home runs against Sean Manaea, but we're already past Mookie Betts. Freeman gets jammed and fouls it away.
The strikeout numbers are really high. I mean, a lot of good signs even in the midst of the
Saturday versus the Cubs, Manaea threw 4 1/3, 71 pitches, but that's the game the Giants got no hit through like 8 innings. Freeman foul.
Freeman, he does that a lot, just kind of flicked it foul.
Yeah, Manaea
Freeman with an average of 328.
And that was an issue with him early in the year.
Third highest in the National League.
Starting walking batters and keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's given up 2 in his last 27 and a third.
The 0-2. And a good take by Freeman, 1 and 2.
His first 18 innings of the year, he gave up 6 home runs. So did a much better job of executing pitches.
Freeman jams it, and it's going at the floor, so they'll go to second for 1. Crawford, that's all they'll get.
They cut down the lead runner.
Get the lead runner, Mookie Betts.
2 down.
That's a good pitch. When you can blow up Freeman's bat, you know your fastball's explosive inside.
Now here's Will Smith
You don't see swings like that
with 3 men at first and 2
Often
outs.
such a slow developing play. There's no chance that we're able to get 2, but we're able to get the lead off batter.
I don't think I've ever seen a swing like that.
Smith walked his first time up. Was the only base run allowed by John Brebbia. That's inside 1-0.
True, but sure feels like it.
Well, I can't remember one anyway. It seems like everything he hits is on the barrel.
I'm going with it. That's the first broken bat in Freddie Freeman's career.
Way outside, 2-0.
Up and outside.
Wild slider.
So Will Smith, who walked his first time up, Giants was having a hard time throwing strikes to him. That was against Brebbia. Then Ryan Walker got 4 outs. Now Minaya takes over.
2-0, Smith, foul back.
Challenged him.
2-1. Crowd filed in at Dodger Stadium. Usually takes like 3-4 innings for the crowd to get in their seats. Oh, trafficking, that hit him?
Lunging out
No,
over the plate.
did not hit him. 3-1.
Danced over top that ball.
I don't know how it didn't hit him.
Lucky that didn't hit Smith.
Did a good job avoiding it. He's going for his foot slider.
That's just a yanked slider right there.
Yeah, no, it hit the
Somehow
dirt.
misses the back foot of Will Smith.
3-1, ball 4. That was not even close, and Smith walks for the second time tonight.
A rare walk these days from Minaya, and those pitches, most of them just weren't real close.
Got to add Mookie Betts or Freddie Freeman at first.
Now you got to go after J.D. Martinez with 2 on and 2 out.
And here's J.D. Martinez, who popped out to first his first time up.
So the Dodgers putting a little pressure on Minaya here just in the game.
Martinez does have 16 home runs, so he is a big power threat. He always has been. Last year he was with who was he with last year? He was with Boston. Got a high strike call, and I did.
Even? Close?
Yeah, maybe.
Close to even?
Sure.
0-1. 1-1.
All of a sudden,
Not even close.
Just a little out of whack. He's telling himself,
Slow down.
take a deep breath.
Yep, slow down.
Ooh, the breaking ball.
Smith fouls it away 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, it's up in the zone, but it's moving in on the hands of Martinez. Tough to keep that ball fair.
Play Martinez.
Effective pitch.
15 pitch from Naya. He's got 1 out. And that's inside 2-2.
2-2.
I like that 2-strike pitch. Off the plate. Him thinking in there. Speed him up.
2-2.
2-2 Martinez, another foul ball. Stays alive.
Good sinker right there. Called it a changeup, but a 2-seamer. Go above the zone right here and get him a 4-seam.
Now Martinez asked for
And Martinez asks for time and gets it. Time granted by Nate Tomlinson.
Maybe Minaya got warned about coming set too early.
Actually, maybe in a
That's
warning.
a sign for you got to make sure the hitter is locked in, engaged.
2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on high fastball. Second strikeout of the game for Giants pitching. And the Giants work around the 1-0 walk. The fourth we go. Peterson, Estrada, Conforto. So still no score going to the top of the fourth. You know if the Infinite Giants will be Peterson. Probably against Sheehan. He's thrown 3 scoreless so far. Go. There's only 3 other games on right now. Actually 4. Guardians, D-backs, Rays, Padres, Phillies, A's, White Sox, Mariners. D-backs beating the Guardians 2-1. D-backs ahead the Dodgers by what now? 2.5 games, by 2 games now. Wow. So Rays Padres are winning 3-0. Phillies A's were hopped now. They're back to being the A's. 4-1 Phillies and no score White Sox Mariners, no score this game.
Hi, John.
Because you only know the game's on now. And it's John Miller.
A pitcher's battle, and so far so good for the Dodgers anyway with their rookie
Emmett Sheehan.
Sheehan.
And that's a first pitch ball to Peterson.
It's one of your favorite musical artists, isn't it? You can see why.
So ball one to Jock Peterson.
And what is wrong with my scoreboard?
Left center, his first time. A lot of
There we go.
airborne outs.
That is 2-0.
Giants hitters.
The Giants have gotten the ball in the air a lot.
And it's 2-0
It's just
Giants.
they haven't the balls have not gone anywhere besides the Crawford lineup.
All of them, except for one. It's been a strikeout. It's been a fly ball.
3-0.
And that is
All of the Giants outs besides one have been a fly ball. It's only been one other out, which was a Yaz strikeout.
That was Conforto, who led off the
Pearson had a fly ball to left. That's a 4-pitch walk to Jock Peterson to start the fourth.
It's the second
So,
time the Giants have
second
gotten
time
their
the Giants have had a
and
leadoff base runner.
Both times with a walk. And that was a 4-pitch walk. So Sheehan issues the walk, and here comes the strut. Now in the minor leagues in Double-A ball at Tulsa this year, he pitched 53 in the third innings. He did walk 23. So he's averaging about 4 walks per 9 innings.
So here's Tyro. Tyro
And
takes
here's a
strike
call
one.
strike to Tyro. Tucked it in right near the outside edge.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he stays out of the zone very long, though. He has 15 strikeouts per 9 as well, so he has the ability to pitch around those walks with strikeouts.
0-1. Strider grounds it foul.
By Tyro. You got the
0-2.
breaking ball, the slider, and it's 0-2. Tyro hit a fly ball to shallow center his first time. One of those airborne outs. Jock at first, Freeman on the bag with him.
46 pitch from Sheehan, ground ball, and a diving stop by Rojas, and what a play. Wow, nice play by Miguel Rojas, the veteran shortstop, to the rookie Miguel Vargas one out.
That was a base hit.
That was a really nice play.
Rojas flashing some leather right there, going the easy way. Knows there's only one play right here. You see Tyra's out in front just a little bit, but barrels it, goes to the backhand, goes into a slide, turns.
I'll bring Conforto.
Firing the ball to second base, and then Vargas easily gets Jock, the leadoff runner, into second base. Great
And
play.
as second baseman go, Vargas is built more like a first baseman. He's stretched out like a first baseman on that one.
First pitch against Conforto is high, ball one, the slider.
Big play right there by Rojas. Not you got first and second, nobody out. Conforto up.
Conforto, Giants home run leader.
And he fouls this one away the opposite
High
way.
in the air, off to the left into the upper deck.
Conforto is a Giants home run leader with 12.
Deck
So
above the
36
upper deck.
RBIs.
It's
He
just
walked
about
in the
full
first.
deck.
He walked in the
They
second
sell
inning.
that traditionally, there you see it. That uppermost deck.
The Giants' first base
They
runner.
sell that for the same price as they sell the. They don't call them bleachers here, but really the bleachers.
2-1.
Off the outside.
Yeah,
2-1
Dodger
down.
Stadium has a fifth deck. I don't know who would sit there.
But I'd rather be
But
in the, not
what's going on, SG?
You-
Welcome to
you
the
can
stream.
Sit
And look at the
behind
chat
home
for 5
plate.
minutes. Let's go Giants beat LA.
That you're
This is the greatest
way
rivalry of all
up the
time. I
sky.
think it's better than Yankees Red Sox. I'm from the East Coast too. Swinging and a miss 2-2. I'm from the East Coast, and this is a bigger rivalry than
shown in this game.
Yankees Red Sox, in my
Not afraid to
opinion.
throw it over the plate either. He loves the top shelf of the strike zone. That arm angle. A lot of swing and miss up there tonight.
2-2. Conforto, another foul ball.
Play.
That was a high sinker.
Probably saw the same video online that everybody else saw, but he was getting a lot of strikeouts on that fastball up. Good carry on the fastball, high spin rate on it, and a lot of strikeouts with that changeup too.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'5". He doesn't get a lot of extension, so, I mean, he doesn't get that front
Yeah,
foot
Sheehan's
out
a
very
big
far,
dude,
but
6'5" on the
he makes
mound.
up for an extension.
Very
His
tall.
Arm angle and spin on the fastball.
Called up straight from Double-A. Strike 3 called. Changeup.
High changeup.
A little harder than the bell. That's another generous call. Second strikeout for Sheehan.
On both sides with that high one.
He really has. just above the
I'll bring up
strike zone,
Flores.
3-4 inches. He's been pretty consistent calling that pitch up there tonight. Typically, you don't see a changeup called in that spot, but you see the tumbling action on the changeup by Sheehan, almost like
Wilmer hit a pop-up to first in the second inning.
Wilmer Flores.
And he swings and misses here.
And slider. Late break to it. Almost like a cutter. 86 miles an hour. Wilmer fouled out.
It's called a foul out.
First time.
Deal one.
Goes the runner.
There goes Estrada and the throw. Wow. Vargas made a great effort, and he almost got him. That was a bad throw. Vargas almost got him with the tag. Estrada with another stolen base, his 16th steal of the year. They lose the Giants.
Right there. Sheehan pretty slow to the plate. It's actually pretty quick.
Yeah, I love Flores' walk-up song.
Tyro's speed.
Love that song. I'll be there for you.
He's safe.
Now base hit can mean a run. It's nothing.
Let's look for a bloop here, Wilmer, and a foul.
Foul out of play.
Let's try to speed the bloop stuff against scoring.
Fastball there.
This kid Sheehan showing no fear tonight in his debut.
Patrick Bailey on deck if it gets to him.
Against Giants have gone pretty well as of late. Remember, Ross Stripling had a pretty good debut against the Giants back in 2016.
He had a no-hitter going when they took him out of the game.
Oh, too high with the slider, 1 and 2. Thompson has had a high strike zone tonight, so that was a little too high though, even for him. Check swing, Flores did not go. The appeal was to Chris Siegel.
And Siegel said no swing.
And this is where Tomlinson strike zone that he's been calling tonight at the top of the zone. This is what makes Wilmer Flores even offer at that pitch, because it has been a strike up there, not quite that high, but it makes you more prone to swing at the high fastball or anything up in the zone for that matter.
So Tyro at second.
2-2 the count to
2-2
Wilmer.
pitch to Wilmer. 58th of the game for Sheehan. Sheehan. And Flores with another foul ball.
Fastball up on the outside.
I don't know if it's Sheehan or Sheehan.
2-2.
I'm just going to say Sheehan.
Wilmer's
Sounds
seen
better.
more of these fastballs, these high fastballs.
Sounds a little bit better in my
Gets
opinion.
to the plate. We know Wilmer can hit a good fastball.
He's one of the best.
Emmett
He
Sheehan.
can't quite get on top of that fastball. Still trying to figure out Sheehan.
They're calling him Sheehan. I don't know. 2-2. And a high pop-up. Flores is going to pop up to first for the second time today. Oh! That was not as easy as I thought it would. Freeman jumped into the netting to make the catch, and that ends the inning. That is a Gold Glove play by a Gold Glover. Wow. Second great defensive play by the Dodgers tonight. Literally jumped into the netting to make that catch. Giants still had a hit through 3.5, by the way. The Dodgers did have a debut against the Giants. That was Ross Stripling. And he had a no-hitter going, then they took him out. And the Giants walked it off. People say you look a lot like Sean Manaea when I put your Giants hat on because you have really long hair. Manaea does have long hair. You look like Sean Manaea, though. That's not a terrible comparison. I mean, I would be fine if someone called me Sean. I look like Sean Manaea. So for the Doyers in the fifth, it's going to be Outman for Peralta, Vargas, and Taylor.
Northern California Ford dealers. 27 years ago.
I look great, clean shaven.
Singled up a Todd
Nice.
Jones, knocking Robbie Thompson, and the Giants walked off the Astros by a score of 8-7, and that happened on Father's Day. Some of my old teammates right there. Peanut, Sean Dunston.
Was that the first big league experience for you that year, 1996?
Giants still that hit the 3.5.
For a few starts, but I made my
Bottom of the fourth, he's going to be an eye for the second inning.
right here.
He'll face James Outman, a very young star on the Dodgers.
Sean Manaea.
Seems as the Bellinger replacement. Wow.
I just remember my first year with the Giants, 97, and you won 19 games that year. That's what I remember.
Inside 2-0.
As far as I was concerned, there was nothing
To
before
Outman
that.
batting .227
Well, as far as I'm concerned,
with
there wasn't
9 homers, 30
anything
RBIs.
96 as it did 97.
19-5 was Sean's record.
And a high pop-up.
7.
Another pop-up. Crawford this time makes the catch.
As James Outman, the Bay Area
1 out.
product, is retired. Outman did not start.
I'll bring in Miguel Vargas.
Came on.
Vargas grounded out his first time up.
as David Peralta, who stumbled.
You should be the hype man for the San Francisco Giants. Yeah, you're pretty hype in this chat here, SG.
The rest of that inning, but did not send it back
Pitches low ball
into
1.
the outfield for the third inning. So he left. Outman in. Here now is Miguel.
And that
Vargas.
is strike 1
That's
on the
a
inside
called
corner
strike.
to Vargas.
When I came in, got the final 2 outs in the third inning. Now the windup, he throws.
And
Off the
ooh,
outside.
just to the outside 2-1.
Manaea made some starts earlier this year, but since all of his games have been coming out of the bullpen, he has had
Way outside this time, 3-1.
success. Manaea
That one
has
was
had a
not close at all.
2.29 earned run average since moving to the bullpen, and he has not made any more starts since. And he's pitched well enough that you think, well, maybe he'll go back in as a starter, but it's working out.
3-1, Vargas fouled away, 3-2.
Along the right field line, and
Yes, I am a 49ers fan, SG. I'm a 49ers, Giants, Sharks, and Kings fan.
Don't fix it, right?
Sacramento Kings.
He's having success in this role, and Brebbia is okay with starting games and opening games, then why not?
3-2 the count.
3-2, Vargas, another foul ball.
By Vargas. Manaea, the third Giants pitcher to work in this one, as you see Gabe Kapler and Andrew Bailey alongside.
Vargas hits a high pop-up. Bailey looking at it, and it's going to go out of play again. Another foul ball. It's a good at-bat here for Vargas.
3-2. Tomorrow's game starts an hour earlier at Dodger Stadium. It's a 6:10 first pitch tomorrow. Could be that Alex Wood, nothing has been announced about it, but it could be Alex Wood. I saw him before the game today. Said he feels great.
Vargas hits a high fly ball. This one in play. Matos
Stay in the yard.
in front of the track will make the catch. 2 outs.
Two-handed catch.
Who's Matos with his first action in center?
Catch every pitch with the fastest internet from Xfinity. With a reliable connection you can count on in the clutch, even during peak hours.
Let me have
Next
Taylor.
generation Xfinity 10G network.
Bailey out now with Chris Taylor.
Kenny Bailey's going to come out and talk to Taylor.
Nobody on.
Looks like it's going to be Bush.
You would Niners Giants post-game recap on your channel. When do the Niners and Giants even play? Wait,
Did
look
not
that
come
up.
out. Bush just brought up today with Max Muncy being placed on
Depends
the
when they
injured
play.
list. And Bush was
21st
brought
of
back from the
September.
minor leagues.
Was that Thursday night?
Roster.
Let me see. It's a Thursday night. I can see if I can do that, SG. I'd be down though if I could.
Second stint with the Dodgers.
If I don't have work, I can do that. And Michael Bush is going to pinch it.
He's had 4 hits and 19 at-bats, 2 RBIs.
Bush grounds it foul.
In the big leagues this year. As he slapped that one right into the
So Bush pinch hit for Taylor.
on the third base side.
Only 2 men left on the bench for LA.
What happened to Chris Taylor? In shit situation, you're not going to bring in a lefty against a lefty, so something must be up with Taylor.
And high, 1-1.
High and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, a little unusual. I think Taylor against Manaea is just the way they want it.
And a high pop-up foul. So I doubt they would pinch hit Bush for Taylor, so I think something must be wrong with
Muncy placed
Chris
on
Taylor.
the injured list. Michael Bush, who had been in Oklahoma City, was brought back. They selected Sheehan's contract.
Once he was placed in the IL, that's high 2-2 to Michael Bush. Dodgers only have 2 more men on the bench. That's Hayward and Barnes. And Austin Barnes is terrible. This is the bat. Swinging and a miss, and it got away from Bailey. Bush can run. Bailey throws and just gets some. Michael Bush can fly down the line. That's a strikeout, and that's the end of the 4th. That is the wrong video. Yeah, that was definitely not a home run. Do you want to see how I look clean shaven when I turn on my video? Sure. Man, Michael Bush is super fast. That's Manaya's 2nd strikeout. Hardy, you mean the top of the 5th? No score. Giants still do not have any hits against Sheehan. It's gonna be Bailey, Yaz, Matos in the 5th. I know Yankees and Red Sox also played, I believe, tonight. Who won that game? Holy Jesus. Red Sox beat the Yankees 15-5. 15-5. Red Sox beat the Yankees tonight. Fenway. Damn. Yeah, maybe I will, SG. Depends. Maybe I'll turn it on. I also turn it on now because I don't really have the best backdrop, so if I had a good backdrop, I probably would. Lancer Samuel jersey? I have a Debo jersey. That's the only Niner jersey I have, though. I have a Debo jersey that's like all ripped up, so I gotta get a new jersey. Niners jersey.
Now the 5th inning. Giants nothing. Dodgers nothing.
Here's Patrick Bailey. First pitch from Sheehan is a high strike. Thompson's already given that to Sheehan.
Be a tough night for the Giants because that's where he lives.
So Michael Bush comes into play 3rd. The 0-1. 1-1. Just outside.
Now at 3rd base after pinch hitting for Chris Taylor. Bailey
flew out his first time up. He flew out to right. 2-1.
And that change up down and away. 2-1 the count.
We're almost halfway through this game.
It's almost like if it's down, it's not going to be a fastball.
This game's barely even an hour in.
2-1 the count.
Check swing, and he did not go, said Edwin Moscoso.
3-1.
It's a good observation, John, because yes, his fastballs definitely aren't thigh below.
Sorry if you're my dog. She's like, I don't know what she's doing. That's a strike, 3-2. Right down the middle.
Yeah, so far in this game, that's about as low as you'll see him throw a fastball.
3-2. You see the Dodgers infield defense. Nobody at 3rd base.
Bailey fouls it back. Stays alive. 97 right down the middle.
97 miles an hour right down the middle. Pretty good rip, but he fouled it straight back.
Seemed like a pretty good pitch to hit. They've seen him now.
See the Giants get their first hit here.
Second time through the
Against Sheehan.
I
don't want to do what Ross Stripling did to us in his debut.
Giants hitters haven't really been able to make an adjustment.
Well, I do want to do that because the Giants did win that game. They walked it off. Actually, I would be fine with that.
They've only had one ground ball out. It was Estrada hitting into a force play.
3-2 to Bailey.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Sheehan, 1 out. I mean, Giants cannot touch him.
Well, give your dad what he wants this Father's Day.
Every time they do touch him, they're under it, and they're just popping it up.
Tickets for just $99 to a game during the Giants' next homestand. See the Padres at Oracle Park with your own Padre, who visits Monday through Thursday. Or catch the Diamondbacks with your dad for the first weekend series of the summer. Offer ends at 10 p.m.
Look until 12 a.m. on a Sunday. Damn.
/dad.
Damn, I feel bad for USG. till 12 a.m. on a Sunday? Wow.
Mike Yastrzemski, he struck out on a high fastball his first time.
His first pitch fouled.
And that fastball belled high, fouled off to the left side of the backstop.
And that's a long shift, 3:15 to 11:45.
0-0. The Dodgers have 2 hits. The Giants have none.
0-1. Yaz pops
Into
up
the
foul.
hands and a foul back in our direction. Out of play. 0-2 there. The game totals, no runs, no hits for the Giants. No runs, 2 hits for the Dodgers. We're in the 5th inning.
Yeah, struck out his first time up. He was the first Sheehan strikeout victim.
With a walk.
0-2, Yaz, high fly ball, center field. Actually, no, it's left field. Coming in is
finally
DeLuca, and he'll make the catch. 2 outs.
DeLuca makes the catch.
There's like 3 people there. DeLuca had to call all 3 of them off.
Got out of the way. The third baseman who was out there.
And he makes the
And
catch.
then finally, Rojas gave way.
Yeah, much easier play for the left fielder to come in on that ball. Bush is out there right now.
I'll bring in
They going
Matos.
back on the ball. Sure,
Matos' first time I flew out to left.
camped, but Bush coming in, just an easier play. Always want to give way to the runner or the defender coming in on the ball.
Oh, that's a terrible pitch. 1-0. Slider.
Okay.
I don't even think I'd swing at that.
In left field.
Ball 1.
Matos lined to left
Matos.
in the 3rd inning.
Matos had one of the better hit balls early in the game for the Giants. A fly ball to fairly deep left.
And a good take, 2-0.
That's too high on the inside. 2-0. That's the new Matos this year, and it's hard to say that. He's only 21 years old. But that might have been a ball he would have swung at in years past.
Matos grounds this one fouled on the 3rd baseline.
And it's 2-1. He was a guy who
2-1.
struck out way more than he walked in the past. And one of his challenges this year was to take better control of the strike zone. And you guys were probably talking about this earlier on, but he'd done a great job of it.
Whoa, that almost hit a fan.
To the backstop.
That almost went over the netting, that pitch. Just a bit high. 3-1.
Even in the past, he might not have swung at that.
My.
Might not have. Yeah.
3-1. Crawford on deck.
3-1 from Sheehan to Matos. And Matos, high fly ball, left center field, in the park, Outman at the track makes the catch. Luis Matos. 2 great swings, but nothing to be rewarded. Halfway through, Giants still with no hits. DeLuca, Rojas, Betts coming up, no score. And Matos with 2 very well hit balls, but nothing to show for it. I'll be right back.
Three pitches. This is leading off the game. It was a slider at 81, a 4-seam fastball at 93, and then a slider at 82.
Leading after the Dodgers will be DeLuca.
work out that way very often against Mookie. Strike one.
And it's 0-2 to DeLuca.
And there's called strike two. High fastball down the middle of the plate.
DeLuca popped out to
DeLuca fouled out to
third his first time up. And DeLuca fouls it away.
To the backstop. Off to the right. 0-2. Nothing to nothing. Last of the fifth inning. DeLuca hitting eighth in the order. DeLuca, 24 years old, out of the University of Oregon.
Any grounder foul.
Foul off to the left.
In his major league career, DeLuca has 2 hits and 1 walk.
Down the road in San Diego, the Rays playing the Padres and having a 6-0 lead over San Diego at the end of 6.
Giants have the Padres this week. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout from Anaya. 1 out. Especially the 3rd strikeout from Anaya. Now bring up Miguel Rojas.
Maybe it was a changeup. Not a lot of speed differential from the fastball.
Swinging a foul 0-1.
Right of the
Rojas' first time out grounded out to short.
93 miles an hour with that one. Rojas grounded out to short his first time. This is his first go round with Minaya tonight. Faced Walker. Back in the
Inside 1-1.
That's off the inside. 88 miles an hour.
And what is wrong with my goddamn scoreboard?
Just cut on him a little.
Base hit.
Base hit to left field for Rojas, right through the hole between third and short. That's the 1-out single in the 3rd hit for the Dodgers tonight.
Rojas. Quick hands inside. Not where Patrick Bailey wanted that fastball, but ended up moving across the plate a good foot.
Throwing on Mookie Betts.
Now,
Betts singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. And it's the top of the order.
Can become runs almost instantly. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith.
And slider inside. Did it hit him? No swing. And it did hit him.
First base, it did hit him.
Oh, okay, so going to second is Rojas in first and second.
That's just a strike.
Correa checking it out. Making sure it didn't hit him or seeing if it didn't. Let that ball change direction a little bit there.
I'll bring a Freeman with 2-1.
Rookie sold it anyway.
Freeman, lefty, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strike and a ground out. That's strike 1.
The high strike to Freddie Freeman, who has flied out to left and grounded into a force play. He was the first batter faced by Minaya when he came into the game in the 3rd inning. 2 men on, the Dodgers with a threat.
Rojas is second, Betts at first. Freeman fouled away.
That went into the crowd off to the left.
He got him out with that pitch right there. 93 in on the hands. Blew up his bat. Went right back in there. Why not? Worked the first time.
0-2. Freeman pokes it foul.
Fight that one off. Slider to the outside.
Stays at 0-2.
Kind of lunged out across the plate to cover up on it.
And that's what makes Freddie Freeman such a good hitter is he spoils really good pitchers' pitches, lives to see another pitch.
2. Freeman strikes out, swinging. That is the 4th strikeout from Anaya. That's a big out. 2 down in the 5th.
Almost the same pitch, John. Just really good spin on that cutter, late break. Almost a little bit better than Minaya wanted to make it, but he'll take the strikeout.
I'll bring up Will Smith.
But another dangerous hitter to go. Here is Will Smith. Twice he has walked tonight.
Smith has walked both times up.
Average for the year over 400 now.
First pitch to Smith.
2 on, 2 out.
In high, ball 1.
Too high. 1 ball, no strikes.
After Smith is J.D. Martinez.
There you see his numbers for the year. 291 average, 10 home runs. And that
nice slider. Back door, 1-1.
Catching the corner. Strike 1. I say curveball. Maybe a slider. 78 miles an hour.
1-1 to Smith. 2-1.
Up and away. 2-1.
Yeah, typically, when someone throws 95 miles an hour, a 78-mile-an-hour breaking ball could be considered a curveball for sure. It's a little too slow for a slider. He'll throw his slider at a couple different speeds. get me over will be slower.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. A high fastball, 93.
It's 2-2. I say chase because it did look out of the strike zone, but sometimes pitches up there have been called strikes tonight.
Yeah, we don't know.
There's
if it's a strike or
Sheehan
not, so
getting ready for his next inning of work.
they just have to swing.
Smith, little flare to center field, and it's over Estrada into center. Rojas scores. Dodgers take the lead. That is a lucky hit. But it's an RBI. That's all that matters. RBI single for Will Smith, 1-0 LA.
That's where Mania wanted it. Will Smith having a great year, especially if runners in scoring position this year. He's been lights out. You see the breaking ball, it's down and in. Smith just tries to fight it off. Just tries to stay inside the ball. Kept chasing him in, and then looked like he pulled out the 9-iron right there and just served it into center field. Not hit well, probably broke his bat, but good enough for an RBI and the first run score of the game for the Dodgers.
Betts goes to third.
Not J.D. Martinez.
There's J.D. Martinez.
Run producer.
First pitch to him is inside ball 1.
So the 9th place hitter with 1 out, Miguel Rojas, got a single to left. And now that has been turned into a run. A hit batsman, and then finally with 2 down, Smith got the bloop single.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Mighty cut on that breaking ball. 1-1. Martinez struck out for the final out of the 3rd inning against
Smith at first, Betts at third.
Popped out to first.
1-2, swing and a miss.
On the harder breaking ball, and the count is 1-2.
He's making some good pitches here to Martinez, and you have to. Major pitch to Smith. Can't lose focus. Another dangerous hitter here. Got to keep it at 1 run.
1-2. Check swing, foul.
High fastball, and he started to go and then thought better of it. Although, if he had not swung at all, it might have been called a strike.
That's right.
We've seen a few of them.
Got to protect up there.
Sixth pitch from Anaya. Martinez rips it to left, and Conforto watches it bounce off the scoreboard and left. Around third, Betts will score. Smith the stop sign, and it's 2-0 LA. RBI double for J.D. Martinez.
A double, almost a homer.
Dodgers have figured out Mania.
The stadium thought it was a home run. The lights went out and started blinking like they do when they hit home runs. Fortunately for the Giants, it was hit hard enough. You see the fastball up. He tries to go up again. He had success up there with Martinez, but he finally gets on top of one and hits a bullet off the wall, just the top of the wall. And it was hit hard enough. You see the lights right now start to flicker. It's not like they're having a power outage here. They thought it was actually a home run here in the stadium. And because of how hard it was hit, Will Smith had to stop at third base.
I'm probably going to look and see if it was a home run. So RBIs from Martinez and Smith. Score Rojas and Betts, and it's 2-0.
If right in the middle of the play, the lights go out. Throw is coming in.
I'll bring up Outman.
Yeah, it depends. If Will Smith scores right there, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back.
First pitch to Outman.
2-0 Dodgers. Here's
Outside ball 1.
Outman. James Outman, Bay Area native. Smith at third. Martinez at second.
And a line drive base hit to left. Smith around third will score. Here comes Martinez, and it's dropped by Conforto. Dropped again. And both runs score, and Outman goes to second.
A fast runner takes advantage of the miscues out there and takes
Unreal.
4-0
Dodgers.
Yeah, now it's got out of control a little bit here this inning. Dodgers have strung together a couple of hits, and here's the miscue by Conforto. He's coming in trying to be quick on that play because he wants to keep Martinez from scoring. With 2 outs, Martinez got a good jump right there. Because of that, comes up and hits Conforto in the heel of the glove, and because of that, Outman gets to second base. That'll be a base hit, E7.
Gonna be a base hit, E7.
2 runs batted in. So the Dodgers have scored 4 runs.
I'll bring in Miguel Vargas.
All with 2 down.
Warming up in the Giants bullpen is Luke Jackson.
3 hitters.
And a swing and a foul.
Bloom single by Will Smith for the first run. And Martinez, who nearly hit a home run, had to settle for an RBI double.
Goddamn fly. What the hell is a fly doing here?
Who was not even in the original lineup. And who has not been hitting. But he hit that one very solidly.
He did. It was a good approach the other way. RBI situation. He took a little swing out and put a good swing on that ball. Hit it to left field.
4 runs in the inning for the Dodgers. 0-2. Vargas pop up. It's high and out of play.
But it's out of play. 2 strikes to Vargas, who has grounded a third and flied out to center. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, with 2 outs, you think, oh man, you get Will Smith up there. He makes some pitches, get out of the inning. Well, you do make some pitches. He gets a base hit out of it, and then Martinez double, and this Dodger team does. That's why they lead the major leagues in runs scored. 5.5 runs a game on average.
Swing and a strike 3. So the damage is 4. Dodgers are up 4-0 going to the 6th. Bad inning for Manaea. Be right back. Here's Crawford.
Brandon Crawford. Crawford has had the hardest hit ball of the game for the Giants. A deep fly ball to center. Back in the 3rd inning against
Crawford, a deep fly ball to center, and he hits a high drive to right field. Down the line. Foul. Just foul.
And long gone, but just foul.
And now the hardest hit foul ball for the Giants tonight.
Man, he blasted that one. Well beyond the foul pole.
That was definitely foul.
Well, we've seen a steady dose of fastballs from Sheehan. He's got a lot of confidence in him right now.
Giants still with that hit against Sheehan.
Try to get that head out.
1-1. 2-1.
Change up and away. 2-1 the count. Leadoff man Lamont Wade Jr. on deck. Now the Giants down by 4 runs, and they haven't even had a hit yet against Sheehan.
2-1. Crawford grounds this one to first. Fair ball. Freeman flips to Sheehan. 1 out.
The put out.
Well, Sheehan didn't like what he saw on that foul ball. Crawford turned around 95. So what does he do? He throws him back-to-back changeups and a good one to give Brandon Crawford.
All right, Wade. Wade 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts.
Second ground ball out, induced by Sheehan. Everything else been hit in the air except for his 3 strikeouts.
First pitch to Wade.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Outside ball 1.
Change up off the outside. Wade is popped up to third and flied out to right. Time taken. There was a ball got loose out in left field. It has been retrieved
There's action in Dodger bullpen as the left-hander Victor
I don't know
Gonzalez.
what the umpire was signaling. Lamont Wade Jr.'s talking with him. Another ball is loose out in left field. That has been retrieved.
There's 3 lefties in their bullpen: Ferguson, Gonzalez, and
Dodger
Vesia.
Stadium, balls on the field sporadically throughout the game.
One 0. 2-0.
So the scoreboard is saying 1 ball and no strikes. The umpire was making gestures, which
2-0 pitch to Wade.
I'm not sure what the gesture
Wade
is.
foul.
That's a foul out of play. So I don't know if it's 2-1 or 1-1.
2-1.
If he's saying that first pitch that was a ball didn't count because there was a ball on the field,
I think so.
could be. So
2-1
maybe it's
pitch.
only 1-1.
High and deep to left center field, right, and Mookie Betts is going to get there. That was actually right center. 2 outs. Another ball hit hard.
Get one by Mookie Betts out in right field. Ball was hit well off the
And
bat. Another changeup from
my
Sheehan.
computer just froze.
Looks like Wade barreled it maybe just a little bit off the end of the bat, but hit it
Computer
real
just
well out
absolutely
right center. But a
froze.
perfect jump, and with Mookie Betts' speed, closed that thing down. Looked like a receiver
Oh, my
catching
goodness.
that ball right there.
Here's Jock. I'll fix this roll when I get the
No
chance.
hits for the Giants.
First pitch to Jock. Giants still with no hits. 1-0.
That was
High slider. There we go.
close to
Finally.
looking like a hit off the bat.
He sure did off the bat. I thought that's a gapper, and then I saw who was out in right field, and I said, "Oh."
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Another high fastball. And my
2-0 to
goodness.
Jock, who walked his last time on
I have
4
to restart my
pitches.
computer again.
Mookie Betts, one of the very best right fielders in the game. He's a center fielder playing right field.
Peterson pops it up.
And foul.
And it's going to go as into the seats. Foul.
2-1. That was pitch number 84, thrown by Sheehan.
And if you're wondering about the
The
pitch
Giants are
count,
getting walloped right now.
his last 3 starts, he's averaged 90 pitches. So that's about as far as he's been extended. 94 in his last start. Already got someone warming up.
3-1 to Jock. Another
3-1
good
now.
take on a high fastball.
Dave Roberts did this with Ross Stripling in his debut against the Giants in 2016. Took him out with a no-hitter, 7 1/3 innings because of pitch count.
Strike 2 inside corner.
At the knees, 3-2.
At the knees.
Victor Gonzalez is the left-hander warming up in the Dodger bullpen, by the way. Full count to Jock.
Full count to Jock. Dodger fans cheering. Their rookie has a no-hitter through 6, 5 2/3, and pop up,
Foul.
and it's going to go foul again.
Over our heads, out of play. 3-2. Tyro Estrada on deck. The Giants in the 6th inning, facing that man, Emmett Sheehan, and they have not had a hit against him.
The 3-2.
Hang on every pitch now.
Peterson, foul.
Thus into the second deck. Had a pretty good rip at that one.
There's the wave. The wave.
The former Dodger, Jock Peterson. Trying to break
So let's
up
see the
a
Giants
no-hitter.
get their first hit here.
Emmett Sheehan.
Good at bat for Jock. 3-2. Peterson rips it to right field. Mookie Betts and a diving catch.
What a play!
Unreal.
A diving catch by Mookie Betts.
Mookie
And
Betts.
still no hits for the Giants through 6.
Giants being no hit by Emmett Sheehan through 6 innings. Wish I could say I didn't expect it. And now my computer is ridiculously overheating. I'll be right back. Hopefully this fixes things.
Bruzdar.
So it's Bruzdar Graterol for the Dodgers and 0-2 to Estrada.
Debut for Emmett Sheehan.
Okay, hopefully.
No hits. Last time a Dodgers pitcher made his major league debut against the Giants was when Ross Stripling did it. That was many years ago. I think that was 2016.
Here's the so it's 1-2 to Estrada. Bruzdar Graterol, new pitcher. Started to left field, and it's a base hit. Giants have their first hit. It's a little flare to left, and Tyro Estrada gets that first in the 7th inning.
It's a bigger deficit to overcome. But that night that Ross Stripling made his debut against the Giants in San Francisco all those years ago, he went 7 1/3 no-hit innings, and Dave Roberts took him out. And the Giants came back and won that game.
Well, there you go. Foreshadowing something tonight, hopefully.
So the first hit of the night for the Giants. Now Conforto.
This Conforto takes a ball, 1-0.
If you get 9 outs of life, this isn't the 9th inning. This is the 7th inning. Dodgers bullpen hasn't been great. They're tired. They're beat up.
Dodger bullpen, 4th worst ERA in the majors. So it has not been a strength. It's 2-0 to Conforto.
I think the whole feel of the game.
Computer's still slow, but when I didn't help, just shut it off and stuff. So hopefully we should be fine for the rest of the game. There's a strike, 2-1.
It's a lot of innings.
To Conforto.
Their bullpen has not been that great as of late. See right there.
It has been good overall, and especially
Conforto is 1 for 1. He had a walk.
With nothing much to show for it, he does have a walk. He got called out on strikes his last time up with the very generous strike zone that we've seen tonight. Emmett Sheehan. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of him over the next few years.
3-2.
Full count here, 3-2.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's a fastball that plays in the big leagues for sure. And yeah, I'm not taking anything away from him, but he was getting some above the strike zone tonight with that fastball. But all in all, he's got to be pretty happy with that debut. And they got exactly what they wanted out of him. Some length.
Do you see the Giants home run leader, Michael Conforto?
They needed it. 3-2. Conforto.
Swinging a miss, strike 3. 1 out.
4.
That was way inside. I don't know what he was swinging at.
Close. That's not a swing you normally see Conforto take. He's pretty stubborn in the strike zone, but that just goes to show you how good Graterol's stuff is, especially that cutter slider that he throws right there. It's got such.
I'm bringing Flores, who's 0 for 2 with 2 pop-outs to Freddie Freeman.
That's pretty nasty. Now,
Flores takes strike 1.
Slider for a strike. Homer's 0 for 2 tonight, starting at third base.
The 1 foul, and he falls down, and Wilmer Flores may be hurt.
That one really hurt. Wilmer went down hard. Dave Greshner is going to come out.
Dave Greshner is going to come out and talk to Flores.
Last week, you get nervous about anything like this.
Let's see where it gets him. Oh, right.
Got him right on the top of the foot.
Looks like it kind of gets
and that hurts.
The shin guard. Maybe that was enough. The shin guard was enough to keep it from.
Let me just see if everything's going right here, because
way too much of Dave Greshner in this road trip.
Yeah, you can hear
one foul
where we're sitting, all the way up here. You get to hear him yelp when that ball made contact with his foot.
Ooh.
Just straight down too. So that's barrel right down off the top of your foot.
And there's a little bit of padding there with that guard, but not much.
Yeah, that's more to protect the lower shin, upper ankle. Not quite as much on the foot. So,
see if Homer's okay here.
Sure. Homer's going to stay in.
He's going to stay in. So Flores is going to stay in the game.
Dave Greshner, I think, just making sure, like, don't try to be a hero.
And typically, when you hit a ball there off your foot, it hurts, yeah. But when you start to run, is when it really starts to hurt. If there's something.
Dodgers 17-5 versus Giants since the start of 2021. So it's been all Dodgers the past 22 games, 23 games. 1-2 to Flores.
1-2. Pedro Estrada over there at first base. Casey Schmidt is going to get ready.
1-2.
Well,
Flores high drive, left field. He is okay. That is gone. He's just fine. 4-2. Giants on the board.
Giants
Warmer
have
Flores with a
hit
bomb to left, his 7th of the
Dodgers
year.
go to the bullpen, and 3 hitters in. They've got 2 runs.
And it's 4-2.
What a swing.
What a swing by Wilmer, and here's Bailey.
So hurting.
Bailey takes strike one.
He's still gritting his teeth in there. He's probably thinking, thank goodness I'm going to have to run hard to first.
Bailey 0-2 with a fly out to right and a strikeout. And he grounds this one to second. Rojas. Sorry, short, and that's 2 outs.
Just like that, Giants back in this game. Let's check out the swing from Wilmer. Seemed a little bit of a backup slider right there. Just kind of hung there for Wilmer. And he said he just dropped the head, hit it out to left field. Just
Here's
a nice
Yaz.
swing of the bat right there. A little bit out
Yaz is
front.
0-2 with a
Catches the
strikeout and a
barrel,
fly out to
hands
left.
back. Majestic. The Dodger bullpen.
7th home run of the year.
Yaz
for Wilmer.
takes strike one with the slider.
Those kind of
At
backup
88.
sliders almost for a strike to Mike Yastrzemski. We'll see if that's it for Wilmer tonight. Could be that Casey Schmidt will come in.
Inside ball 1.
Might not be a bad time to get him off his feet. Bring in some defense over there with Casey.
That was just cool. It's got to be a bad dude.
Foul,
What
1 and
he
2.
just did.
I mean, it's got to be. You got to be feeling it in the at bat. That's all you can keep your mind on. And then, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to have to hit this Gratterall slider now, and then you hit it out. More than that, I got to gear up for 99. Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch.
1-2 to Yastrzemski. Who's 0 for 2.
Yaz takes strike 3 called.
Low strike there.
So the Giants get 2 on the Wilmer Flores home run. And going to the 7th inning stretch, it's 4-2 Dodgers. And here is taking me out to the ball game.
You're a bad dude. Fouled the ball right off the top of his foot.
That was taking me out to the ball game. So Giants got on the board on a Wilmer Flores solo bomb.
It's always a lot to talk
Then you have to
about.
7th will be the top of the order for the Dodgers. Will be Betts, Freeman, and Smith.
Get together. Giants back in the game. Their first 2 hits, their first 2 runs, and Wilmer Flores Macho at bat.
Giants with 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and it's going to be a pitching change. They're going to go to Luke Jackson out of the bullpen.
Your trusted oil change tune-up and Smog experts Luke Jackson will pitch for the 6th time.
So Mookie Betts leads off.
He gets the big boys. Mookie Betts, a slider for strike 1. Jason Schmidt does indeed come in to play third. Fastball.
Sorry about this.
0-2.
0-2 to Mookie Betts.
Well, for Sean Manaea, 3 2/3 innings. And mostly quality work.
Betts pulls it foul.
Mookie in the 0-2 count. Sean only gave up 4 hits, but they came within the span of 5 hitters and 4 runs scored. Basically all at once.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, too, because with 2 outs, he made a good pitch to Will Smith. Will Smith ended up getting a single out of it, and the kind of floodgates open.
That is strike 3 called. Betts down looking for a strikeout. Good slider there by Luke Jackson.
So good since coming off the IL. Tommy John last year. Usually takes a while to get back in. Been the issue with Luke Jackson. That fastball, slider, curveball.
Bring up Freeman.
Lethal.
Foul.
All the way. Slider to Freddie Freeman, who's glad that Sean Manaea is out of the game.
Yeah, you haven't seen Freddie Freeman take many at bats like he did.
Freeman over 3 with a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. 0-1 to Freeman, swing and a miss 0-2.
Won a World Series together in Atlanta, and now it's 0-2.
First time Freddie's just to check out the old teammates' stuff in the batter's box. Looks pretty good, Freddie, doesn't it?
0-2.
In the dirt, 1-2.
That slider. Dodgers 4, Giants 2. Giants have 6 outs of life of offense. Dodgers bullpen is active right now. There's a left-hander up in the pen.
To Freeman, ground ball to Schmidt. Right in the game and right in action. 2
It'll
outs.
find you when you come in the game. It's a good guy to find. He's pretty good over there.
5-3.
2 down for
And then I'll
Jackson.
bring up Smith.
Yeah, they're going to have a little chat.
Freeman is 0 for 4. That is, wow.
1-0, Luke Jackson.
Looks like the lefty.
Here's Will Smith, who has walked and got an RBI.
On the ground, foul. Will Smith.
RBI single for Smith, and he walked twice. So he's been on base all 3 times.
All of last year and the start of this year. The Giants, I believe, are pretty happy to have Luke Jackson right now.
0-1, outside 1-1.
Yeah. They knew what they had. Obviously, they knew the stuff coming from Atlanta, but you don't not quite know what you have. The guy coming off of Tommy John. We saw Brebbia a couple years ago, just wasn't quite as sharp. And then he found it last year, and he's picked up where he left off.
2-1.
Off the outside, ball 2.
But it seems as of now that Luke Jackson has not missed a beat.
I do think you're right. The key moment of the game in a lot of ways was Will Smith's hit.
Smith, ground ball to third. Schmidt, tough play. Got him. After 7, 4-2 Dodgers. Matos, Crawford, Wade coming up for the Giants to start the 8th inning. Giants have 6 outs of life remaining. Down by 2. It's a great inning by Jackson. We are See who the Dodgers' new pitcher is going to be. It's likely a lefty because he'll face Matos, Crawford, Wade. Who's my guess? My guess is going to be Alex Vesia or Victor Gonzalez. If I had to make a guess, Vesia. It's going to be Gonzalez, actually, so I was wrong.
Of the San Francisco Giants may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Giants feeling like they're back in this game. They're
So
down.
Gonzalez will face Matos to lead off the eighth.
Friday night in LA. And the Dodgers going back into the bullpen to get the left-hander.
So Victor Gonzalez's 20th appearance, 1-2 record, 2.50 ERA, 18 innings pitched. In those 18 innings, 5 walks, 15 strikeouts. First pitch to Matos coming up. Here it is, and it's outside ball 1.
Ball 1 to Luis Matos, who just, I know he's 0 for 2.
Matos has hit the bar. He's hit the ball so hard twice, but he does not have a hit.
And the last one, I thought he got one.
Just missed 2 home runs.
2-0.
He's ahead of the count, 2-0.
Just couldn't quite get on top of that fastball. Just hit them both a little too high, one to left, one to center. But you're right. He's swinging to strikes. I think that's the key.
3-0.
Count here, 3-0. The Giants would love a base runner to start the inning. You're down 2 runs. It's the 8th.
Crawford on deck. Crawford's also had a good swing.
On deck.
3-0 to Matos.
2 more lefties after that. Matos
Swings at ball 4.
Swung at ball 4. So
3-1.
Giants gave him the green light.
Matos swung at ball 4.
Confident hitter right now, torching the ball in AAA.
And maybe you learn a little something about him. I mean, he's so young. A green light doesn't mean you have to swing.
No.
I mean, that was not a great pitch to hit.
And that is ball 4. So Matos, at the end, takes a 5-pitch walk instead of a 4-pitch walk. I guess that's better.
So he takes
Give
a
a
walk.
pitch count.
Run coming up.
Leadoff walk for the Giants.
Presented by Pacifico.
I'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Pacifico is a crisp golden lager, brewed for those who know. It's what's behind a label that matters.
So the Giants have a runner aboard to start the 8th.
Pitch to Crawford is another slider outside. Gonzalez has thrown 6 straight balls.
You can easily get into evaluate every single action on the field like it's the
Time is
final
called here,
determination
and as a
for
man
how
visits.
their career is gonna go. You got to give it some time. But I just continue to be impressed. Luis Matos is the second youngest position
Coming up in the
player
Dodger bullpen is
in the big leagues.
Taylor
He is
Scott, a
back.
right-hander.
He looks calm and comfortable and like he belongs.
He does. He's a very confident hitter.
He does not look like a 21-year-old who's wide-eyed on the big stage.
The 1-0.
That's
2-0
2.
outside.
Well, the Giants, you got Wade due up next. They've sent Slater into the
So
on-deck
Slater's
circle.
going to be on the on-deck circle for Wade.
And Jock would be after that. J.D. Davis has a bat, and we're hoping that J.D. is actually available tonight. So Wade still has his helmet on. They're going to give Gonzalez the warning about waiting till Crawford is engaged.
JD right there.
Yeah.
Stretching out. Good sign.
2-0 to Crawford.
Here's the 2-0. Way out.
Way outside, 3-0. So he's thrown 7 straight balls.
Giants cause.
She know 8 straight balls because that strike to Matos is not a
I'm
strike.
going to guess probably not swinging 3-0 right here.
Probably not.
Not lefty on lefty. We've seen Crawford do it before, but typically it's a righty-lefty matchup.
The 3-0. Crawford takes strike 1.
Was a strike from Gonzalez, 3-1. Dodgers bullpen is busy behind Victor Gonzalez. Looks like Taylor Scott is the guy who's warming up.
And
We have
time is
another
called.
Ball out on the field.
Another ball is out on the field.
I set the over-under at 7 before the game. That's 4, so
Ridiculous.
still got a chance.
Damn Dodger fans.
We Lights go off in the middle of a play.
Trigger finger.
Crawford ground ball to first. Freeman goes to second for one. And not in time. Crawford beats it out. But the Dodgers get the lead runner. One effort by Freeman.
Crawford ahead 3-0, and you got to give Gonzalez credit. He comes back, he gets him.
That's a heck of an effort right here. Freeman's really good over there. Quick turn, fires to second. Quick turn, and almost gets Crawford at first.
Then I'll bring up Slater, I'm assuming.
There's no chance for them to get a double play here, and they almost turned it.
Ooh, really close. Now the pitching coach.
So the pitching coach is going to come out.
Because the Giants will use the pinch hitter.
Yeah, it's going to be Slater.
Slater for Wade. And I wonder, Sean, whether Gabe Kapler, if Victor Gonzalez had just walked Crawford, maybe you stick with Wade and figure this guy can't throw strikes. Let's get a guy who doesn't chase and save Slater. Maybe use Slater for Jock Peterson.
Yeah, that's a good point. Even in that situation, if you're Lamont Wade Jr., with the eye that he does have, he gets a strike, maybe pushes a bunt down to third base, even tries to get a base hit that way. But if not, move the runners over for Jock.
In this case, I think
it's righty-lefty. Kapler's going to use the platoon matchup here. 396 for Slater, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. 2 homers would tie the game if he hits his second here.
First, 1 out.
First pitch, inside ball 1.
And Slater, I mean, he's maybe not quite Lamont, but he's also a strike zone warrior. He does not give in when it comes to that strike zone.
Slater takes strike 1.
Probably thinking it should be 2-0, but shrugs it off. It's 1-1.
Well, it's a big strike zone tonight.
Big.
So the Giants have Villar, Davis, and Sable on the bench. 1-1. Sable only left-hander. 1-2, 2-1.
Yeah, he's just crushed lefties this year as well. That's why he's in there, 13 for 29 on the year, but he's been really good since he's come off the IL. Seeing the ball real well right now.
2-1 pitch is low again. 3-1. On deck would be Peterson.
This would be really interesting how the Giants play it. If they leave Jock in, or if they announce the pinch hitter. Gabe Kapler would like to have to make the decision.
3-1 to Slater.
Can get a pitch to hit here, 3-1.
Slater lines this one to right field, base hit. Crawford will stop at second, and it's first and second, 1 out for the Giants. And here comes maybe Jock, maybe J.D. Davis. We'll see you in about 5 seconds.
And Jock Peterson is heading to home plate.
And Peterson's going to hit.
It's a really nice approach. Slater shaking
Jock
his
is
head
going to hit.
because he did kind of hit it off the end of the bat.
We'll
That was a
see
good
if
sinker by
the
Gonzalez.
Dodgers are going to stick with Gonzalez, I'm
He doesn't
guessing.
have that approach. That's a ground ball, maybe a double play. Because of it, shoots it the other way. Giants are in action.
They're going to stick with Gonzalez.
Doesn't get a lot of at-bats against a lefty, but I think Gonzalez has shown enough vulnerability here that
This is a huge at-bat for Jock. Crawford at second, Slater at first.
2 on, 1 out. Jock's had great swings tonight.
First pitch to Jock is strike 1.
Ball for a strike.
And maybe if he has a healthier J.D. Davis, maybe he makes the move.
Could be. I think that's a good point. We don't know for sure that JD was, although he's still there.
0-1 is low, ball 1.
Not like JD just put the bat back in the bat rack and it was all a ruse.
Right.
We talked to him before the game, and he said, yeah, I felt pretty good. I tested it on the field, did some defensive drills.
I think you're right. The misses from Gonzalez have been big this inning.
1-1 pitch. Way inside, almost hit him. 2-1. On deck is Estrada.
Be patient.
Giants are being patient. It's Rory working out. Gonzalez cannot find the zone right now.
And maybe gets in a favorable count. Gonzalez has to throw him a fastball, and Jock does what he does with fastballs. It's a hard somewhere.
Tyro Estrada on deck. 2-1.
Peterson ground ball to left field. Base hit in the left. Crawford around third is going to score as it gets away from Smith. And here comes Slater. He'll stop at third. Peterson the second. And the Giants are within one. Dodger bullpen collapsing 4-3. Peterson gets an RBI, lefty.
Really nice approach going the other way. Shortstop Rojas playing towards second base, tries to get to it. As soon as he misses it, Crawford rounds it back. Hallberg very aggressive right there with Crawford. Gets in there no problem, and that's a big mistake by Victor Gonzalez right now. Not backing up home. And because of that, the Giants were able to move up another 90 feet. Now you have to go ahead and run at second base.
Dave Roberts is going to stick with Gonzalez. No, he's going to come out.
Was anticipating being sent. He was stutter stepping around third.
He absolutely was. I love the send right there. Be aggressive.
It set the whole thing up. Now you force them to make a play. They didn't make the play. And now you're into the bullpen even deeper with a chance to tie.
And here comes Taylor Scott coming in to try and keep the Dodgers on top. This Giants team has so much felt like the 2021 team. There we go. Finally got the scorecard set. Here comes Tyro against Taylor Scott, the right-hander. His sixth appearance, no record. He has a 10.13 ERA, 5 1/3 innings, pitched 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. I said this earlier. Dodgers' bullpen ERA is a 4.79. That's the fourth worst in the majors. The bullpen ERA. So Dodgers' bullpen has been terrible this year, and it's been terrible so far today. Their rookie threw 6 no-hit innings, and now it's 4-3 in the eighth. First pitch to Tyro. Estrada, high drive center field. This will be plenty deep enough to tie the game. Outman will make the catch. Here comes Slater, and he will score Peterson to third, and this game is tied at 4. On the first pitch, Estrada hits it to center, sacrifice fly, 4-4. That's exactly what you need to do. Great job by Tyro.
Really good.
28th RBI of the year.
So now Conforto, if he could get a hit.
Now here's Conforto. If Conforto gets a hit, Giants take the lead.
Peterson, and they're going to walk Michael Conforto intentionally with Casey Schmidt.
They're actually going to walk Conforto here.
Who came in for defense after Wilmer hit the home run during the at-bat where he hit a ball off his foot. So Casey will have his first.
So Conforto gets the intentional walk. His first and third. Here comes Schmidt.
Giants-Dodgers rivalry, and we sure hope that we're going to see Casey in a lot more of these games. Wouldn't this be a good spot to announce your presence?
Oh, my goodness. Base hit to put your team up. Better yet, why don't you just put one over the wall?
Okay. They walk Conforto.
Here's Casey Schmidt, his first game of the rivalry. See if he can have a big moment. And he takes strike one.
Good take.
Yeah, good take. Nothing you're gonna do.
Can't do anything with that pitch. That's a good take.
Swing. Swing is something you can drive, kid, until you get to 2 strikes.
The 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Schmidt
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Slider well off the outside. 0-2.
Well, that's the scouting report right now, especially the guy like Scott, who's slider heavy against right-handed hitters. He's got a good one. A low three-quarter angle, throws that sweeper. If he can execute that pitch, it looks like a strike, and move it off the plate away, that's where Casey Schmidt's susceptible.
If you leave it in the strike zone, though, Casey's
First and third, 2 hour 0-2 to Schmidt.
0-2.
Outside 1-2, good take.
Jock is doing whatever he can to distract Scott. I mean,
Pearson the
Jock
runner at third,
Peterson
Conforto at first.
is
Conforto got intentionally walked.
practically running circle eights over there, taking his lead. One more calm.
1-2.
Schmidt
Foul.
over
I don't know how he got a
after
piece of that.
One of those low sliders.
I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch.
Almost covered it. Yeah, enough to see another pitch.
He covers a lot, and that's the thing about it. It's almost a curse. He's got to just tighten it up a little bit because he can barrel up a lot of different kinds of pitches. Been good.
Go
at bats
1-2
like
again
this.
to Schmidt.
1-2.
Very high, 2-2.
Yeah, just a show me pitch. Just to showcase
Schmidt only
he
with
has something
one walk in
different.
his major league
High
career.
level.
If he walks again here, it'll be bases loaded for the other rookie, Patrick
That
Bailey.
slider down and away.
Another rookie, Patrick Bailey, is in the on-deck circle. Giants would love to give him a
2-2
chance.
to Schmidt.
2-2, Conforto runs.
Conforto runs, Schmidt ground ball to short, and it kills him on a hop. Schmidt is safe. He's safe. Peterson scores. It's 5-4. Giants lead. A go-ahead RBI infield single for Schmidt. And it's 5-4. There's nothing Rojas could have done there. That is such a big break for the Giants.
Career against the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium.
Welcome to the rivalry, Casey Schmidt.
He got a slider he could handle.
Go-ahead RBI single.
Backhand of Rojas, and then with his speed was able to beat it out. Jock scores. Giants go up.
Wow. That was a good job by Casey in a two-strike count after chasing a bad pitch to hang in there.
Now Conforto at second, and Bailey has a chance to add on.
Left it in the zone.
Giants were down 4-0.
And that hits Bailey. Bases loaded. This Dodger bullpen is garbage.
I think Scott's
Wow.
frustrated right now and lost a little focus on that. Let's check out Schmidt hustling down the line. Slider catches some plate. Stumbles a little bit. Fortunately, had enough to get there. As soon as Rojas went back on his touch, it was going to be a tough play.
Well, Casey's faster than maybe if you kind of look at him, the body type, he plays third base.
Now bring up Yaz.
He's not going to be that fast. He's got some speed.
He does.
Anthony Reyes, who played umpire on that. You saw Anthony in the background from the dugout on that Schmidt ball. Called him safe from the dugout. Now he came out to check on Patrick Bailey. What a chance here for the
First
Giants.
pitch to Yaz here.
Bases loaded.
Yaz takes strike one.
Slider for a strike. This would be huge if the Giants could get another hit on top of the ones they've already had. They've scored 3 times here in the 8th inning to take
Bailey at first, Schmidt at second, Conforto at third.
Yastrzemski, the hero on Wednesday.
Yastrzemski foul to left. 0-2.
Yeah, just channel that swing that you had the other day against the Cardinals on Sunday to tie the game up, Yaz.
It was in a 2-strike count.
It was.
Warming up in the Giants bullpen, or at least stretching, is one of the Rogerses.
0-2 here.
Ooh.
Scott holding.
Which one that is, I don't know.
Pitching.
Yaz takes one in the dirt, 1-2.
Blocked by Will Smith. He got Conforto ready to barrel home if that ball gets through Will Smith. Jock Peterson's got to feel good against his old team. Left on left.
Especially after they're booing you your first at bat.
1-2 to Yastrzemski.
Part of this rally.
Grand slam puts it away. And he fouls it back.
Ooh, man, he was
Big
on that.
cut.
Yeah, they got to lower that just about, I don't know, 3-4 inches. A little bit too high for Yaz.
He's got a great demeanor in these big at-bats, Mike Yastrzemski.
The 1-2.
1-2.
Way outside, 2-2.
Well, the pressure
Can't
starts
walk
to
him.
shift as the count moves on. 0-2. Pitcher's got the advantage. Now with the bases loaded, I mean, this becomes a huge pitch.
This is the big pitch of the bat right here for Taylor Scott.
The bases loaded, 2 outs. Giants up 1 in the top of the 8th. 2-2 to Yaz.
The 2-2.
Way outside, 3-2.
One more of those, and it's 6-4.
One more ball, and it's 6-4 Giants.
My slider don't have a great feel.
A nightmarish inning for Los Angeles here. Luis Matos on deck. Imagine Luis Matos hit a grand slam.
Where does he go with the fastball?
3-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. 8th inning.
Time is called
Yes.
by Yaz.
That wasn't time. That was a disengagement.
That was a disengagement.
Getting my hand signals down.
You're on it.
So 3-2 to Yaz. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top 8th. Giants up 1.
All right, here
Here's
we
the
go.
pitch. Yastrzemski takes. What the? A terrible strike 3 called by Nate Tomlinson. Now in the inning. But the Giants do take the lead. That was way outside. That should have been a run. That is unbelievable. Slider way outside, called strike 3. After 7.5, it's 5-4 Giants. This team has heart, man. I'll be right back. JD Martinez leads off against one of the Rodgerses. It's going to be Tyler Rogers.
Made some changes, including on the mound, Tyler Rogers for the 30th time this year against JD Martinez.
Pitch Martinez is strike 1.
That was a close pitch to Mike Yastrzemski, but it sure looked like ball 4. The guy who wasn't real sharp with his command got the friendly call. So instead of 6-4, it's still 5-4.
Swing and miss 0-2.
Giants just don't have as much maneuverability. There's Yaz with as banged up as they are at the moment. So David VR has come into play first. Slater stays in and plays left field.
0-2. Martinez ground ball to third. Schmidt fires 1 out. 4 outs away are the Giants.
So Michael Conforto is the guy who comes out of the game. Giants just trying to figure out how without J.D. Davis for defense. You figure tonight, J.D., if he was going to hit, it was going to be just as a pinch hitter. There's Michael.
Here's Outman, first pitch, strike 1.
Strike 1. Similar pitch to the one that was called a strike to Yastrzemski. It's just been a huge strike zone tonight.
Big zone, Tomlinson. Great zone to pitch.
The 0-1.
The
Outman line drive, base hit left field, right over Schmidt. 1 out single for James Outman.
He has tortured the Giants. He grew up in the Bay Area, grew up a Giants fan, and the Giants have struggled getting him out.
Well, he's ticked off they didn't draft him.
Gotta bring him Vargas.
He started out on fire, rookie of the month in April. He's cooled off since then. Still a good hitter.
And the thing about Outman is now you got to pay attention to him on the bases. He's fast. 1-run game, Miguel Vargas against Tyler Rogers.
Vargas takes strike one inside.
Outman, seven stolen bases on the season. Definitely a threat.
I mean, Bailey's done a great job throwing, but Tyler can be a little vulnerable to the running game. We'll see.
Vargas foul 0-2.
I think Sean done a little better job here of varying his time and tempo. Maybe just make it a little harder on the runner.
Yeah, I can just hold a little bit. I mean, it's harder now with the clock being so quick. But yeah, you can
always intense between these two.
Hold a little bit.
0-2. The 0-3 Vargas. Second baseman, here it is. And soft ground ball back to Rogers. Goes to second for one. On the first. Not in time. Great play, though, by Rogers. What a play by Tyler Rogers there. Gets the one out. That's huge.
Right there. What a great play. Firewood right here from Vargas. Tyler gets a nice throw to second base, and then Estrada tries to quicken up the throw, just drops down and throws a strike to first.
Now bring him Bush. As Vargas is running at first. Here's Michael Bush, who, as we saw earlier, is really fast.
Years ago, what makes you such a good fielding pitcher? He goes, well, when you're me, you have a lot of chances to practice.
The first pitch to Bush, struck out both times up.
Guys trying to stay up the middle of the field. Ground balls, weak ground balls.
Outside, ball one.
That slider stays outside for ball one. Giants 5, Dodgers 4, bottom 8. 4-0 Dodgers into the 7th inning tonight.
The 1-0.
1-0 pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Hope he doesn't get to him this inning, but on deck is DeLoca.
It is.
The 1-1, the Bush. Soft ground ball. Back to Rogers. As we saw, Bush's fast. Rogers gets him. After 8. Giants 3 outs away from a huge win at Dodger Stadium. It's 5-4. Matos, Crawford, Slater coming up.
We go to the ninth. 5-4. Giants lead.
The 9th inning, for the bottom of the 9th for the Dodgers, it's going to be Johnny DeLoca, Miguel Rojas, and Mookie Betts. Gotta set all this out real quick. I'll be right back. Should be all settled now. Good.
In live, join Laura Britt, Carlos Ramirez, and George Contos for highlights, interviews, and more. That's right after the game.
New pitcher for the Dodgers.
New pitcher
We
for
go to the
Dodgers.
and I'm sure this big crowd is stunned at the way this game is unfolded. Giants have a
Who's this?
5-4
I
lead.
think this is
Luis
Shelby
Santos
Miller.
leads off another inning
Not certain
against
though.
Nick Robertson.
Nick Robertson, first pitch outside,
This
ball
is
one.
outside,
To
ball
Matos.
The fifth pitcher of the night for the Dodgers after their rookie starter made his big league debut and went 6 shutout innings.
2-0 to
One
Matos.
is low. 2-0. Matos continues to show a lot of plate discipline.
Robertson's numbers in the big leagues: 3 games, 9 ERA.
Luis takes a strike.
There's a
there.
strike, 2-1.
I think Matos deserves a lot of credit. Last inning, he started the whole rally with a leadoff walk.
3-1.
Now look, some of those pitches weren't that close. That's a good take there. 3-1.
No, but I like the take on the 3-1. He's swung 3-0.
Crawford on deck. Crawford singled
He's always pitched in the same spot.
his last time up.
Takes that
Strike
one for a
2.
strike.
Crawford actually didn't single.
He's got a full count here, 3-2.
Grounded out, but
So for
he
2
reached
with that
first
walk,
base.
Even those 2 at bats, he had good swings.
the 3-2.
3-2.
And the dirt ball for
So he's
Matos
walked
walks
for the
the
second
second straight
straight time to lead off an
inning. So the second straight time to lead off the inning.
Robertson, 3-2 change up to the kid.
Hey, he was in AAA. He knew what Matos was doing. Matos was lighting up the Pacific Coast League. He
So literally the
bat flipped
same
walk, too.
start of this inning as was last inning for the Giants.
He's right in the middle of the Giants-Dodgers rivalry already.
He plays with some flair. Well,
Here's Crawford.
Here's Crawford. Matos might try to pick a spot.
Inside ball 1.
That would have been a good pitch to run on. It's ball 1. You can hear the Dodgers fans' angst. Crawford's batting average is dipped back down below 200. He's 0 for 3.
The 1-0.
Robertson
throws back to first.
Matos, he's got so many tools and so many skills. He's not blazing fast. He's an above-average runner, but he's not just a speed burner.
1-0 to Crawford.
He's been
And
a
strike
solid
1.
base stealer in the minor leagues, but not like a really prolific base stealer. So I think that's a spot in Matos' game where he can gain some more experience, some more nuance, and get better.
it's absolutely an area that you can improve on, too.
1-1 to Crawford.
And coaching.
Foul back.
Good swing. I think that might be one of the areas where a coach can make the most impact. Learning how to read pitchers, get leads, get jumps, so even just some pure running technique. There are things you can do to get a lot better.
Matos at first. 1-2 to Crawford from Nick Robertson. Here it is.
1-2.
And Crawford grounds this one to second. Vargas is second for 1 on the first. Double play. 2 outs.
There's that changeup from Robertson. It's his best pitch. Didn't have a feel for it at all against Matos. Missed big misses against Matos, and ended up throwing his
So
best
4-6-3 on the double play. Now bring Slater.
Really good fade down and away. Crawford hits it okay off the end of the bat, but nice turn by the Dodgers.
So now Slater with 2 outs.
Slater singled his first time up, and he takes ball 1 inside.
That pitch came inside. Slater had
So
a
it's going to most likely be Doval in the bottom of the 9th. He did pitch Wednesday, but he had a day off. And it is going to be Doval. Warming up in the pen. The 1-0. Slater ground ball to softly to third, and this is going to stay fair. Bounce off the third base bag, and Slater has his second hit. He's 2 for 2.
He's still not, and he's intentionally not running 100% full bore just because of that hamstring. But even so, Michael Busch knew that his only chance was if the ball rolled foul.
And here's Peterson.
Slater's 2 for 2 in the game.
That's right. Last 2 innings, got 2 at-bats.
Well, and now Jock is going to use his timeout before the at-bat starts, I think. Or I don't know what he's talking to the umpire about it. Jock. Maybe Will Smith.
Jock 1 for 3 with a walk, a single, and a run, and an RBI.
Just totally robbed by Mookie Betts.
115 off the bat.
Jock takes high ball 1.
Ball by a Giant all year. Jock, of course, has the hardest hit ball.
You got a 116 this year?
He's got one above that, yeah.
Wow.
On deck is Estrada
Right.
with a sac fly. 1-0. Check swing foul.
April against the
So
Cardinals,
weird, boy.
116.6
Okay.
for Jock.
Back at home.
It's one of the great defensive innings anybody's ever had, Mookie Betts. 1-1.
Peterson takes strike 2.
Strike 2. Now he might see that changeup.
Yeah, that was a pitch to hit right there. Jock loves that fastball.
The 1-2. Peterson foul back.
Changeup, and he got a piece of it.
Yeah, the scouting report sometimes plays against you. You know that Robertson, let's check out Mookie's catch off Jock's bat. I mean, just a laser to right field. You think double for sure, and then out of nowhere, here comes Mookie. Lays out. Just so much athleticism out there in right field. Made a play going to his right on Wade Jr. early that inning, too. That was pretty impressive.
Pearson grounds this one. The second, Vargas with a sliding play, and he got him. Nice play by Miguel Vargas. Jock has been rocked twice in this game. Let's see. It's going to be 5-4, bottom of the 9th. DeLuca Rojas best coming in against Tranquilo Camilo. I like the new nickname. Tranquilo Camilo. Giants are out. Yep. Love you, channel. Thank you, SG. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Giants will sweep LA. The Dodger bullpen continues to pitch like this. Yeah, they will sweep LA. This Dodger bullpen is terrible. Camilo Doval looking to get another save. Just saved the game Wednesday in St. Louis.
Start this 3-game series.
So here we go.
Won't be easy, never is in this place. 5-4
So Doval's first bat he's going to face is Johnny DeLuca, maybe a pinch hitter. We'll see. On the bench, the Dodgers only have Barnes and Hayward, so it's probably going to be DeLuca. Or it could be Jason Hayward. So here's Camilo Doval, 31st appearance, 1-2 record, 18 saves and 19 opportunities, 1.80 ERA, 30 innings pitched in 30 innings, 43 strikeouts, 13 walks. He's just been one of the best throwers in the entire game. Camilo has.
Struck out 43 batters. That's pretty good. 13 walks, not bad either. Lefty's hitting 160, righty's 164.
So it's never going to be easy, especially at Dodger Stadium. So let's see if Camilo can hold it down. And give the Giants another huge win.
Try to avoid flipping the lineup over with anybody on base.
Yeah. You got Mookie Betts looming, so you got 8-9-1. Mookie's guaranteed to hit in this inning. Then you get Freddie Freeman.
So Jason Hayward is going to pinch hit.
And they're going to use their bench. Jason Hayward will hit for Johnny DeLuca, veteran who has done some good things for the Dodgers. 7
Hayward has been good for the Dodgers. 235, 7 homers, 13 RBIs. For Hayward.
Almost almost an 800 OPS.
So here we go. First pitch from Duvall to the veteran Jason Hayward is strike one, 100 on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch.
Saw him come out of the pen the other day against the Cardinals, flipping in 95, 96, and something was wrong with him. Next batter, 101. He's back.
Hayward.
0-1 in the dirt, spiked, almost hit him. 1-1 slider.
Camilo's sometimes it takes him a few of those to get the feel for that pitch.
Yeah, the thing about Camilo is there's never any panic. So if he doesn't have the pitch right away, he's going to stick with it until he finds it.
1-1.
1-1.
High target Hayward. Pop up on the infield. Villar coming in, calls for it. David Villar makes the catch in foul territory. 1 out.
First out. 1-run game. That's huge.
I'll bring up Miguel Rojas.
Well, look, I joke with Camilo and call him Tranquilo Camilo because he's just so laid back. But it is really an asset.
Rojas is 1 for 3. He adds 2 groundouts and a single.
Like this, he just doesn't get
And he scored a run.
cramped.
Yeah, it'd be real easy to do. Dodger Stadium, game 1. Up by
First
1.
pitch to Rojas.
Better do too much.
Rojas.
Take strike one. A bit low. Was it called strike?
All the way around.
Yeah, at this point, you can't be complaining about balls and strikes. I mean, you got to be swinging the bat. Anything close.
Time is called.
Camilo gets the warning.
It's a warning.
Just
That's
making
on
sure he
Camilo.
doesn't come set before that hitter is engaged.
I still have no idea what the signs are for pitch clock violations. The 0-1. Rojas up the middle. Base hit. Well, that's exactly what you don't want to do. Miguel Rojas hits one right up the middle, and Mookie Betts going to come up with a chance to win the game. Oh, here we go.
And they get the tying run aboard, and Mookie Betts comes up as the winning run.
Yeah, this is the situation you wanted to avoid, but
So Mookie Betts is the winning run. He's 1 for 3 today with a single, a hit by a pitch, and 2 strikeouts. This is what you do not want as a Giant. The Giants fan here. First pitch to Mookie Betts. There goes the runner. Throw to second is offline. Rojas steals second. There was a strike to Betts, so it's 0-1. Now the tying run is in scoring position.
The tying run is in scoring position.
yeah, that's a full leg kick too.
Never got to be easy.
Right there. Sometimes Camilo just forget about the runner at first base and be deliberate to home, and that's the time to go.
Never could be easy.
Go with the slide step at times. Now he doesn't need to, but
That really changes things.
0-1 the Betts. Betts ground ball. Base hit left field. Rojas had to hold up at second, so he'll stop at third. And it's first and third, 1 out, 1 out. And now here's Freeman, who's 0 for 4.
That's back-to-back hits.
he gets a sinker down and in. Doesn't hit it real well. Actually does hit it pretty hard on the ground.
Freeman.
Had he not hit it real well, Casey Schmidt probably gets to that ball, but because of that, Vargas had to hold up, or Rojas had to hold up.
Now this is about as tough as it gets now because Freddie Freeman, he might not have a hitter in the big leagues who's better in this kind of spot.
Is Freddie Freeman with a chance to tie or walk it off?
First pitch. And
Freeman hits it to right. Coming in, Estrada. It's going to drop. Rojas is going to score. Betts to second. The throw went there. He'll get there. Rojas scores. It's tied. Another little flare for the Dodgers, and it's 5-5. I don't know what is happening in this game. It's first and second. Oh, my goodness.
Thought Tyro for a minute might be able to get back on that ball. You see the pitch, gets in on him.
It's not about how hard you hit, it's about where you hit it, and Freeman hit it in the right spot.
Second base, and even if Tyro makes that play right there, I think you get the tag by Rojas at third base with Tyro moving away from the play. But at least you have 2 outs, the runner on first. Now
There's Will Smith.
Well, for Doval, you made good pitches the whole inning, and
Angie Bay's going to come out and talk to Doval here.
So the challenge now for Camilo is to not allow the Dodgers to end the game.
Yeah, it was a really good base running by Mookie Betts right there as well, because if he catches that ball, you want to be too far off the base at first to get doubled up. And when he saw that ball down, he was able to get to second base with his speed. It wasn't a play.
Will Smith now with first and second, one on the bottom of the line. Smith has been on base 3 of his 4 at bats, with 2 walks, a single, and a ground out. Mookie Betts may try and steal third here. First pitch to Smith, inside ball 1.
He almost swung at it too.
Betts at second, Freeman at first.
3 straight hits against Oval. That does not happen very often. Not one of them hit particularly hard, but enough.
1-0.
1-0.
Smith takes strike 1 at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
It's a good pitch.
Touched the bottom of the strike zone. Nothing to do with that pitch if you're Will Smith, except beat it in the ground.
On deck is JD Martinez.
The Giants survive for the 10th inning. The Dodgers, Freddie Freeman thought Mookie was going, and Freeman started towards first.
So it was a pickoff. I think Freeman thought Mookie was going to try and steal second and try and steal third there.
But Freeman was 30 feet away from the bag.
The ball just didn't make the throw. 1-1 to Smith.
That's all he's doing at first.
2-1.
Slider misses outside. He's getting a very aggressive lead at first base.
He's not even watching Camilo. He's just watching Mookie Betts see what he does.
I mean, let's see. He has not been able to control the slider. Go with the fastball here. There they go. Pitch inside, throw to third. Betts is out. Patrick Bailey does it again. That's also a great tag by Schmidt. But Patrick Bailey does it again. And what happened? It was a strikeout, too. It's a strike him out, throw him out, inning over. We are going to extras. Patrick Bailey again. Dodgers are going to challenge. Oh, no.
And I don't blame you. You don't get penalized for challenging, but this shouldn't take long.
I mean, what a bullet down to third base.
Strike him out, throw him out.
Just awesome.
It's loving it. Yep. Should be an easy call right here.
Yeah, you got it. No question.
Still got the tying run or the go-ahead run at second.
And I think that's, for the Dodgers, it's worth the risk because if you're successful, then you got all kinds of ways to end the game against a guy who's tough to hit. If you're not successful.
Wait, so I did not think Smith struck out there.
Another hit.
Review, the call on the field is confirmed. The runner is out. Los Angeles loses in the south.
So Betts is at a third.
Directly, the crew chief.
And Smith swung or what?
Great throw by Patrick Bailey to get Mookie Betts. And a good tag, too.
I guess he didn't swing, so this bat's still going on.
He has to be on the fair side of the bag. If Casey Schmidt has to reach behind him at all and make that play, Mookie Betts is safe.
3-1 the count to Will Smith.
3-1 the count to Smith.
Way
inside ball 4.
Walks him.
So Smith is on base for the 4th time, and the 3rd walk issued to Smith tonight.
With the winning run in scoring position. Camilo has not had a lot of innings like this.
Now bring up JD Martinez. Man, this is such a crazy game. Another one. Back to back. So we'll guess when we're at back-to-back extra inning games for the Giants. So there's the first pitch to Martinez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
2 more of those, I think you'd be all right. Maybe just keep expanding. See if you can get Martinez to swing.
I don't know what happened to the NBC Sports scoreboard. Doesn't exist anymore. 0-1 to JD. There's a strike at 100 at the knees. 0-2.
It's a perfect 2-pitch combination right there. Just a good slider and then a fastball to 100 right at the bottom of the zone. Here's where you can't try to overthrow a pitch. Just throw a good slider down and away.
0-2. Martinez strikes out swinging. So the Giants are going to extra innings in back-to-back games. Top of the 10th we go for the Giants. Who's it going to be? Good question. It's going to be Estrada, Conforto, and Flores. The ghost runner will be Peterson, which, if I had to guess, there may be a pinch runner here. I think it's probably going to be Sable pinch running for Peterson. More extra innings. Oh, man. So let's see who the Dodgers go with here in the top of the 10th. Back-to-back extra inning games for the Giants. Oh, man. In the pen, so for the Giants, it's going to be righty, lefty, righty. Actually, no, righty, 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 because VR pinch hit for Conforto. So in the Dodger bullpen, it's probably going to be Phillips, honestly. Probably going to be Evan Phillips coming in. And Evan Phillips is really good, so that's not good for the Giants.
Into the bottom of the ninth inning with their
So Pearson is going to be the ghost runner.
But the Dodgers, maybe a little bit of good fortune.
Dodgers are going to, yep, that's Evan Phillips, right? No, they're going to Caleb Ferguson against three righties. All right.
For the 29th time this year, the extra inning rules are in effect. The Dodgers haven't lost an extra inning game yet this season.
Yeah, Ferguson pitched twice in the White Sox series. Pitched an inning in both games, 20 total.
Caleb Ferguson for the Dodgers.
Had a good year.
29th appearance, 3.75 ERA.
Hit him to a 300 clip. It's been obviously much tougher against lefties. 162.
So leading off the inning is Estrada.
You got Tyro Estrada. Jock Peterson is your automatic runner. 10th inning in LA.
First pitch to Tyro.
Baseball theater tonight. This is been.
Estrada takes ball one.
Did he go? No. Takes ball one. Estrada, who had the sac fly.
Estrada 1 for 3.
In the 8th inning.
Sac fly in the 8th to tie the game.
The Giants went ahead.
And that hits him.
He did.
And the Giants will have first and second.
Ball squirted away, so
and that definitely hit him.
That keeps Jock from going to third.
That's not a dumb play. Because now Jock has to stay at second. And now they have a third of a double play.
The worst thing for the Dodgers, but maybe for the Giants increases your chances.
So another hit by pitch. There's been a lot of those.
Yeah, you'd like to score 2 on the road. Talked about it the other day against the Cardinals.
Boy, could David VR use a hit.
David VR is going to hit here.
The Giants had to maneuver around some moves that they made. So this was Michael Conforto's spot. And, you know, they'd love to have Michael Conforto up there. Let's see if VR. He's 0 to hit. He got one blue pit against the Cardinals.
First pitch to VR, batting 141, and he takes high ball one.
Getting a lefty-righty matchup.
I mean, if he can take a walk, that'd be great. Get the bases loaded.
VR as far as what he likes to see. Maybe you can run into one here.
And in the count 1-0.
Peterson at second, shot at first 1-0. The VR shows bunt, and he pops it up. Ferguson, it's going to be caught by Bush.
So that's
1 out.
the worst case scenario there.
Yeah, that's frustrating right there. I mean, that's definitely comes from the bench, and you got to get that bunt down.
Now that'll bring up Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt. Now Casey Schmidt came through with the hit to put the Giants ahead. In his first
Schmidt had the go-ahead infield single. So let's see if he can come through again. Because Giants need to get a run here in the 10th. On the road especially.
Don't bunt very much. 2-1, 1 out.
First pitch, Schmidt takes strike one.
Fastball for a strike.
Bunting as of late, they've been executing though.
They don't sacrifice bunt very much at all. They use and technically a squeeze play is a
I
sacrifice.
thought I just looked at bro.
But it's a different kind of.
The 0-1. Schmidt bouncing ball right back to Ferguson. Will go to third. Get Peterson 2 outs.
So Ferguson didn't look all that confident. I thought when the comeback
Again, that's another terrible thing that can happen to the Giants. And now they are 1 out away from not scoring, and you need to score on the road in extra innings. Or else, because 9 times out of 10, if you don't score, you're going to lose in extra innings with the ghost runner.
With the safe route.
So now the Giants need something from Patrick Bailey. Otherwise,
Now Patrick Bailey comes up.
they're going to have to hold the line in the bottom of the 10th.
He was hit by pitches last time up in the
Bailey
8th.
will bat right-handed against Ferguson.
Bailey foul. So this is a huge at-bat, one of the biggest at-bats, maybe the biggest at-bat in Patrick Bailey's career here. 2 outs, top of the 10th. You need a run or else you're most likely going to lose. He's got to come through here. And that's Taylor Rogers in the Giants bullpen.
Taylor Rogers up in the Giants pen.
This is the biggest at-bat of Bailey's career, I'd say. The 0-1.
Bailey waiting.
Beatty waiting. Tried at second.
The 0-1.
The 0-1. Ball one.
Ball one. Ferguson is one of these guys. We see some pitchers as the pitch clock rules have become more comfortable for everybody. Ferguson holds for a long time.
He brings that clock down to almost 1 or 2 every time.
Bailey foul 1 and 2.
Swing.
Giants won their last extra inning game Wednesday, the last game that they played in St. Louis. They scored 3 in the 10th, and they got to score at least 1 here. Look at my dog. They went away from not scoring.
Heavy dose of fastball.
Dodgers 1 strike away from getting out of this.
Patrick Bailey.
Here we go. Huge pitch.
Trying to dig deep here. 2 on, 2 out, 10th
The
inning.
1-2 pitch to Bailey from Caleb Ferguson is a pop-up. In play, Smith, foul territory. Makes the catch. Giants don't score. Now the Giants need to ask for a miracle. It's going to be Taylor Rogers. Giants don't score in the top of the 10th. Taylor Rogers. This will be the Giants' 7th pitcher used. Honestly, instead of Rogers, I would have gone with Alexander, but I could see going with Rogers. I would have gone with Scott Alexander here in the bottom of the 10th. Who's he going to face? He's going to face Outman, Vargas, and Bush. And the runner is going to be JD Martinez. So, Giants going to go deep in their bag here. Because the Dodgers are just going to be playing sacrifice and then just putting the ball in play to get their run from third in. They're probably going to do a bunt and then.
Dodgers are going to get their automatic runner. I guess the good news for the Giants is, if there's just a tiny bit of good news, JD Martinez, not the fastest runner on the Dodgers.
So Taylor Rogers in, 28th appearance, 2-2 record. He has a 1 save, 3.09 ERA, 23 innings pitched. In those 23 and third innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, 211 walks. Rogers has been very good after his very bad start to the season.
Where he threw his glove and had in the trash after going back in the dugout. He's been great since then.
He really has. I mean, in his last 22 games, he's got a .45 ERA. That's how good he's been. Velocity
See if Giants can have a miracle. J.E. Martinez is going to be the runner at second.
Nasty.
The only man the Dodgers have on the bench is Austin Barnes. He's not the greatest player. So James Outman leads off. The bottom of the 10th against Taylor Rogers. Outman is 2 for 3. First pitch, outside ball 1.
Outside to James Outman, who's 2 for 2 since coming in the game with 2 beautiful looking swings.
Outman takes ball 2 outside. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you walk him here. You set up a double play. Now, a double play would be absolutely huge.
Especially tough against left-handers this year.
2-0. Swing and a miss on the sweeper. 2-1.
We've seen a lot of swings like that against Taylor lately.
Yeah, that pitch has been just really good. The spin has been so good. He's throwing it in great locations. Ton of strikeouts.
Outman takes strike 2 on the outside corner.
And then he's been dotting that
Down is
fastball
even.
away. I mean, it's been a really lethal 2-pitch combination. Taylor Rogers, the sweeper, just really well executed fastballs.
2-2.
Down to 2-2.
Outman takes outside ball 3. Way outside. Again, you can walk him here. That's not the end of the world.
The thing is with Taylor in this situation, I mean, he's confident with both that sweeper and with the fastball. We've seen him lock up hitters with the fastball as well on a 3-2 count.
3-2 to Outman.
Here's the 3-2. Sweeper.
Outman, high pop-up. Crawford. This is going to be an unproductive out. Crawford makes the catch, 1 out. Huge out. Runner has to hold at second. Martinez.
You're in a terrible position when you're the road team and you know that.
Now here's Miguel Vargas.
And you have that automatic runner. The only luxury is with that empty first base. I mean, even if you like the matchup, you don't have to totally give in.
And they're not. They're going to walk Vargas.
They're going to walk Vargas intentionally.
Giants don't issue a lot of intentional walks.
And that's going to bring up the very fast Michael Busch.
They are going to do it here. Get Michael Busch to the plate for a left-on-left matchup.
It's going to be a left-on-left matchup.
And it's the right move.
So how about this? Michael Busch 0 for 3 today. Michael Busch just called up a little while ago, has a chance to walk it off for the Dodgers against the Giants.
2 on, 1 out.
First pitch to Busch. Busch takes strike 1. The sweeper. Busch is not easy to double up. On deck is Jason Hayward. The 0-1. Busch check swing. And he did not swing.
That shows you how good that sweeper is. I mean, that ball is in the right-hand batter's box. You're getting a lot of hitters offering that pitch.
1-1 the Busch.
Here's the 1-1.
Busch check swing. He did check it. 2-1.
It's a pretty good take right there.
Hayward hit in the 9th inning. His spot coming up next. Austin Barnes is in the on-deck circle.
And Busch rips this one right center field. Yastrzemski gets a great read and makes the catch. Going to third is Martinez. There's 2 outs. Off the bat, I thought that was gone, and so did everyone at Dodger Stadium. There's 2 outs, though. Man, that was a bullet.
To that ball, but that ball was smoked off the bat. You see Raz out right field, gets a great jump, first step, and then almost overruns it. That's how good a break how good a break he had. And Martinez is able to tag from second to third.
So the Dodgers are going to use their last.
Dodgers are going to use Austin Barnes. Who?
They don't have any position players left. That means Andrew Bailey will come out and give the quick scouting report. It's been a struggle for Barnes, but you mentioned
Barnes
numbers.
111 average, 207 on base
Left
percentage,
left.
5
Now, you got
RBIs.
to give Michael Busch credit. That's about the best swing a left-handed hitter's had against Taylor Rogers in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of barrels against Taylor Rogers, lefty on left.
That was definitely a barrel. So you can see why Dave Roberts wants to do this. Dave is also feeling a little pressure with his bullpen because the Dodgers bullpen has been taxed.
Unless you get a microphone tomorrow, she's supposed to come by tomorrow, so that's going to be good. Supposed to arrive tomorrow. So Barnes is pinch hitting for Hayward, who pinch hit for Taylor. And that's the Dodgers' last bench player, Austin Barnes. Right-handed batter. Probably just because of righty-lefty.
Austin Barnes. 2 on, 2 out, 10th inning.
First pitch to Barnes.
There goes the runner from first.
And that is strike one.
Bailey doesn't even.
The runner from first still second, but that doesn't really matter.
He doesn't mean a whole lot right now. Guy at third base is the only one that matters.
Strike one to Barnes. Here's
0-1 to Austin Barnes. Barnes to left and foul. Rogers 1 strike away from getting out of this.
Sure we're not. He smoked that ball. The head was out for sure from Austin Barnes. Now you got to trust your catcher right here if you're going to bounce something.
Who Rogers does here? 0-2 to Barnes.
0-2.
Barnes takes strike 3 called. Taylor Rogers out of the magic, takes the magic out of the hat to the 11th inning, still tied at 5. Yastrzemski, Matos, Crawford. Man, what a game. I'll be right back after Crookie went to the bathroom.
Get an earned run average over 7.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean, he's either struck a guy out or he's giving up hits.
All right, back here.
Well, Mike Yastrzemski's going to lead off here. No stranger to the late inning drama for Yaz. That was Wednesday to get.
Got to switch pens. My pen ran out of ink.
One of the swings of the year for the Giants against a really good.
So new pitcher for the Doyers. I didn't quite catch it yet.
Patrick Bailey, the catcher, is the automatic runner.
So Bailey, the automatic runner at second. Yaz will lead off against Alex Vesia, and he takes strike 1. Yastrzemski does.
You look back on this game, and the pitch that he took that sure looked like ball 4 to force in another run is looming very large. Yastrzemski 0 for 4.
Yaz 0 for 4 today.
Strikeout.
The 0-1 pitch to him from Vesia is outside ball 1. Now the Giants didn't score last inning. They got away with it. Now you have to score. You have to score this inning. You have to score more than one.
Have to do that the other day. JD is now playing in the field. You got Luis Matos on deck.
Yastrzemski, foul, 1-2.
Direction of left field, but foul, 1-2. Matos
on deck is Luis Matos.
Walks in the late innings. Giants might need him to swing the bat in this inning.
Yep.
One-two.
Yes, hits one
Yastrzemski, high is center.
Bailey is going to set up like
Outman makes the catch. Bailey is going to tag, and Bailey's going to be safe at third. He literally just got there. Dodgers may look at this. I don't blame them. They lost their challenge, actually.
Bailey also might have popped off the bag momentarily. Dave Roberts is asking for a challenge, but again, you have to ask permission because you've used your challenge and it didn't work.
Let's see Outman with the strong arm. He gets in there, and then Bush doesn't keep the tag on him. If he kept the tag on him, he may have had Bailey.
Okay, so they are going to allow the challenge.
They're going to let the challenge happen.
I was kind of hoping David Reckley would say, sorry, we're not doing the challenge.
Bailey's safe. He's safe.
He takes the tag off.
He's safe.
Maybe there was a split second where Bailey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bailey was safe at third. Yeah, I think he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell.
There's one more angle. He's safe.
He got that foot there.
Yeah, he is 100% safe.
Then as the knee came to make contact, did the foot stay and the pant leg
And it is
stay
130? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's safe.
Very daring base running by Bailey.
Very risky, but
if Bailey's out, then he is. Then this inning most likely over, and the Giants are going to lose this game.
So the umpire's in New York.
He's on there. He's on there. I think he's on there. I don't know.
I think Bailey's safe.
Just hard to tell whether that front foot stayed in contact.
See what the call is, though.
Or anything. It sounds like the umpires are getting some kind of call from New York.
See? So Bailey is safe. So I think that is the right call.
Don't have a challenge, but it didn't matter last time.
So now Bailey's at third for Luis Matos, a chance to drive him in with a fly ball or a ground ball up the middle.
And yet, if another close play happens here in extra innings, they're going to ask again.
Yep. So, the risk
Matos. Now this is the at-bat of his life, Luis Matos.
Infield comes in. Luis Matos.
Infield comes in.
Vesia.
See if he can we'll see if he can hit a fly ball. First pitch. Matos takes strike one. Fastball 95. A 1. Outside ball 1.
One thing about Matos, he is such a good bat to ball young hitter. This is a spot where you want the ball in play.
Yeah, you want him in play. You want him to hit it hard somewhere. Stay up the middle, someplace.
1-1. Outside, 2-1. Another good take by Matos.
He's pretty relaxed in that box right now. Backing the ball well.
Huge at bat for a 21-year-old kid in a rivalry game in the 11th inning. Go ahead, run at third. 2-1.
High, 3-1.
Good take. I mean, if you're jumpy right there and you're a favorable count, you may be likely to swing the bat right there.
Crawford on deck.
Looks good.
And it's not the end for Vesia walks Matos for the Dodgers here. Because that's just a double play for Crawford. 3-1. Matos takes, strike 2.
Strike. He thought that was ball 4.
That was a strike.
Now he's going to use his time.
Yeah, everything has been up in the zone previous pitches, and then he throws one at the bottom of the zone. It's got to look a lot lower than it is. But it's actually a really good pitch from Brebbia.
Bailey taking his lead away from third. Infield in, 3-2 to Luis Matos.
3-2 to Matos. Bailey at third. Pitch. Matos fouls it off the
Will Smith with the follow-through.
The helmet of Smith.
Rip right there.
What a rip by Matos.
Back.
No.
A fly ball gives the Giants the lead.
96, Bessia's best bolt, and then just a huge swing right there by Matos.
It was just the ball that got Smith. Another 3-2 to the rookie.
The 3-2 to the rook. Matos ball forward. Matos walks for the third at bat in a row.
Dodgers, it's like they just don't.
Dodgers don't want to pitch to Matos.
No, I would love to see him put that 3-2 in play hard somewhere.
Yeah. So now the burden shifts to Crawford, who has had a quiet night at the plate. Who's certainly no stranger to this rivalry. Or
now here's Crawford with first and third, one out, and there is a double play situation set up for LA. So Crawford is 0 for 4.
Vargas back a little bit. Hope they can get a ground ball and maybe
Crawford just can't hit a ground ball. That's all he can. He just can't hit a ground ball. You have a righty on deck. Just don't hit a ground ball if you're Crawford here. You have Slater on deck.
Make a dash. Get a lefty on the mound. That makes it tougher.
First pitch to Crawford. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That slider.
The slider.
He's had a tough time against lefties this year, but he has been pretty good this year with runners in scoring position. So let's see what wins that battle.
And the fact that J.D. Davis isn't upright here might tell you that J.D. wasn't going to hit today. There goes Matos. No.
Matos
started, then stopped.
And it's 1-1. Crawford showed bunt and then took it away last second.
Showed bunt there, pulled it back.
He did, and I think it locked up Tomlinson, the umpire, because that was a strike at the bottom of the zone. We've seen him call that pitch a strike already tonight. May have been enough to distract him.
The 1-1.
The 1-1 on the way.
Crawford line drive, base hit right center field. Bailey around third is going to score. Matos to third, and he'll stop there. Brandon Crawford comes through again, and 6-5 Giants. He drives in Bailey, and Matos goes to third.
This is a situation that he has thrived in. Hasn't been good against lefties, but gets a pitch up in the zone. Actually, it's not that bad of a pitch by Brebbia, and Crawford goes down and golfs it out. Nice at bat by Brandon Crawford. Hits a bullet to right center.
Absolute bullet to right center field by Crawford there, and it's 6-5 Giants.
Now, the chance to get an extra run is so huge. I think the shortstop, something happened to the pitch comm, so we got a little delay here.
Now here's Slater, who's 2 for 2.
Rojas gets pitch comm, and he's not hearing through his transmitter. The thing about this situation now that Crawford came through is now you got Slater up against a lefty.
Yeah, that was a huge.
So let's see if Slater can get the Giants some insurance here.
Rojas.
He's out of gas.
Yeah.
Pitch coming out of gas here in the 11th. Time for a recharge.
All right, we got it all. How many do you need? Maybe Vargas needed a new one too.
They only go 10. They only go 10 innings.
That's it. They weren't built for extras.
So pitch comm just died, I think. I think they only go like 10 innings.
What a big swing for Brandon Crawford. Giants back ahead. They led 5-4. Couldn't hold the lead in the ninth. The Dodgers scrapped.
So in the bullpen, the Giants have Alexander and Junis. That's all they have in the bullpen.
Automatic runner looming in the bottom of the 11th.
For the Dodgers in the 11th, it's going to be Rojas, Betts, Freeman. So I'm guessing you go with Alexander? I don't know.
He's holding up 4 fingers. That was weird.
Yeah, maybe he thought they were going to walk him, but
It's going to be Junis.
All right, let's see.
Jacob Junis. Okay.
Trying to come through here.
First pitch is Slater is low, ball 1.
Low ball 1. Jock Peterson is on deck.
This is absolutely the matchup you're looking for, and that's why that swing of the bat by Crawford was so big.
Jack Peterson on deck.
On Slater to just tie the game. Now get greedy with Slater against a lefty. Slater's 2 for
1 out
2
of Slater is strike one, outside corner.
Good pitch.
Good pitch, good take.
Two in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, 1 here in the 11th for the Giants.
The 1-1. Slater foul back.
Cut, and he just
1 and 2
for not squaring that one up.
Yeah, he was trying to go the other way with that pitch away. We saw him in his last at bat do the same thing, or his first at bat. Now in his third at bat of the game, he came in the 8th inning, but just missed that pitch, trying to drive it the other way.
Now the infield creeps in a little more.
Infield comes in. 1-2 to Slater with first and third.
1-2.
Slater takes him to third, 2 and 2.
It's not to say that he won't chase, but it's hard to get Slater to go after a pitch like that.
I think the approach that he has of going the other way with the lefty allows him to see that ball so much better. You see it deeper, not jumpy, track it longer.
The 2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
And 3 and 2. Just slow.
Took some guts to take that pitch.
Full count.
Guts. If you're sitting anywhere near a TV tonight, you probably swing at that pitch.
All right, full count, 3 and 2.
Here it is, 3-2 pitch to Slater.
Here it comes.
Slater on the ground, base hit right center. He finds the hole. Matos around third will score. Crawford to third. He'll stop there. And the Giants lead 7-5. Slater does it again against a lefty. He is just so good against left-handed pitchers.
And he executes his plan. He's trying to get a fastball that he can go the other way with. He gets it right where he wants to. Just a great swing, and I'm surprised they don't actually move the second baseman over there more. They actually had him more shaded toward second base right there. And that's been his money swing this year against lefties.
So Matos, who walked, has scored a run. Now
Here's
Jock
Peterson.
left on left.
Peterson swing and a miss, 0-1.
Jock was trying to hit it into the parking lot.
He guessed and he guessed wrong.
Slater hit it 105 miles an hour. That's the thing about Austin. You say opposite field approach, you almost
Yo
think
won the
about
Jock.
you're trying to hit a doink over there.
So Austin Slater is just so good against lefties. Oh my. 1-1.
Low. No, he hits it with authority to right field.
Slater, first Crawford at third.
What a game here tonight in LA. The Giants fighting all the way, and so are the Dodgers. The 1-1.
Peterson takes a perfect fastball on the outside, 1 and 2.
Now we'll see if the Giants can finish it off. Dodgers, if you're wondering, have 9-1-2, which means Rojas, who's had a good game, and then Betts and Freeman. So if you can get one more here or 3 more.
Yeah, I say Giants should get one more here. At least one more. Would be like 10 more too. That'd be great. Get 10 more. In the dirt, 2 and 2.
Well, you could get a run thrown in, the old RTI. Yeah. If he tries to spike another one of those sliders, Will Smith doing a good job.
He's tough back there.
On deck is Estrada. See what Jock can do here. Steve Vesia's 25th pitch.
Had a hit against a lefty in the 8th inning to knock in a run.
2-2 to Jock.
2-2.
Peterson to left and foul.
He is so different. Against right-handers, Jock stays in the zone, is super disciplined, and against lefties, he's much more free swinging.
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite as comfortable. A little quick with the front side.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Jock. There it is. Peterson strikes out, swinging.
Fastball in.
Fastball inside, 2 down.
So that's it for the Giants. Now you got to go through the big boys again and try to protect a 2. Oh, what am I talking about? 2 outs.
Here's Estrada.
That's it for Jock. You still got Tyro.
That's right. You still got a pretty good matchup right here with Tyro.
There's Estrada, righty lefty. Estrada's 1 for 3.
Get 3 outs in this sport.
Estrada to right and foul. No, Freeman may have a play. It's going to go into the seats.
Live to see another pitch. Thank goodness. So 2 down. The only other out was Yastrzemski. He had the fly ball to start the inning with the automatic runner where Bailey tagged and went to third on the close play. Then the walk to Matos, the hit for Crawford, the hit for Slater. Now 2 down.
0-1 to Estrada. Estrada foul, 0-2.
Just maybe up enough. You pitch Tyro in, you're asking for it.
Yeah, he lowers that another foot.
Jacob Junis is going to come in from the bottom of the 11th. I find that a bit surprising. I thought it'd be Alexander, but
looks like it's going to be Jacob Junis.
Giants still have Sable on the bench if he doesn't go to the 12th, but
0-2.
0-2 inside 1 and 2.
Slider inside. Giants. This is one of those bullpen games where they have had to dig pretty deep into their pen. Haven't had a ton of these. And part of that, obviously, is we're in the 11th inning. 1-2.
2 Estrada pop up. It's going to go foul.
And hooked it foul.
Into the seats.
30 pitches now here in the inning. And again, same point as when Jock was up there. Just one more hit would be enormous. Huge.
The 1-2. Another 1-2, I should say. Swing and miss, strike 3. So the Giants have to settle for 2 in the top of this 11th, and it's going to be Jacob Junis coming in to try to settle a huge Giants win. It'll be Rojas, Betts, Freeman in this long game. Yeah, I ran out of spaces literally on my scorecard. There's no place I can put the pitch and change. That's a record for the Giants. Right? 7 pitching changes? Wow. They have to go really deep in their bullpen tonight. Good thing they have Minaya, because without him, they would literally have nobody. Because Minaya went bulk tonight in 3 2/3. So where do I put Junis here? Literally have no room. When Junis comes into the game, then they'll have 8 pitching changes? Yeah. A lot of pitching changes tonight. Let's hope Jacob Junis ends this night. It is 1:36 a.m. my time. 1:36 a.m. I need to go to sleep. I need Jacob Junis to end this right here, right now. Jacob Junis in, 19th appearance, 3-3 record, 4.23 ERA for Junis.
He's never had a save in his long big league career. This will be his 19th appearance of the year.
Yeah, he's 3-3. They're 4.23, 47 strikeouts, 38 in the third, 16 walks. Lefties hit 239. Righty's doing a little bit better against Jacob Junis, which is kind of surprising based on how good his slider is. And he's in to take down the first 2 righties of this inning.
It's going to be 9-1-2 for the Dodgers. Rojas has had a great game. We got Rojas. And let's hope this is the last inning. Yep, let's beat LA. Hopefully in this inning.
Dodgers ownership group.
No more. Billie Jean
39
King
major
is at the game.
titles.
Won
And
39 major tennis titles.
brother is a great giant, Randy Moss.
Rojas
Slider
takes strike
to
one from
Miguel
Junis.
Rojas for strike one.
The ghost runner at second, I believe, is
Bottom
Barnes.
11.
I believe it's Austin Barnes. Rojas is 2 for 3.
Days ago, went 3 innings in that game.
Rojas, ground ball to Crawford. On a hop, throws, got him.
There's your first out.
1 out.
That's
That's a big out.
big first out.
And Vargas hit it pretty well. The runner is Bush, and this is the same exact scenario now that the pitcher is in the. It's funny, you almost never see this, and now we're seeing it for a second.
So Mookie
straight
Betts comes
game
up.
Where because the Dodgers have given up their DH, the pitcher would be the runner, but by rule you don't have to have the pitcher run. So Bush is the runner. Here's Mookie.
So Mookie takes outside ball 1.
We almost saw Tyler Rogers run in St. Louis the other day. Brought him back. I was actually looking forward
That's
to
what
that.
I'm hoping for, SG.
No offense.
That is
to
what I'm
Tyler.
hoping for. 1-0, 2-0.
Outside 2-0. Well, for Junis, I mean, the focus really is the hitter. You got a 2-run lead.
And strike 1.
With the slider 2-1. If Mookie reaches base, then he is the tying run on base.
2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 by Betts.
2-2.
Yeah, surprised him right there with the heater after going 3 straight sliders. Mookie was sitting slider right there and saw a fastball. It was a little late.
The 2-2.
Betts pop up
On the infield.
in play on the infield. Junis, who's got it? It's going to be Schmidt, and he drops the ball. And then Junis lobs it over the head of VR. What the hell just happened? Now the Dodgers have 2 men on third base. Betts goes back to second. And now Mookie's going to run down. Throw goes to home. What the hell is happening? And they tag out the runner from third. And Betts goes to third. What the hell just happened?
What just happened?
What the hell just happened?
Giants got bailed out.
Oh my God.
Gabe Kapler's laughing, and
Casey Schmidt dropped the pop-up.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
What was Bush doing?
What is this ruling?
Bush was doing. I don't know what Junis
I don't
was
even
doing.
want to try and score this.
Mookie wasn't hustling.
So Schmidt drops a pop-up. Junis lobs it over the head of VR to first. And then Betts goes to third. The Dodgers have 2 runners on third base. And then they tag the regular ghost runner. And there's 2 outs. It was Bush.
And then Judas tried.
What just happened?
Judas third again.
This game is such a shit show.
Back.
I'm sorry. This game is
Panic right there in
a
that
shit
inning.
show.
That was
I don't know what the hell just
Gabe is
happened.
on the phone here, and I don't know if he's talking to the replay room. Maybe the Giants.
So
felt
there's
like
something
they
going on the
spotted
mound.
something in
I
the
think
midst of
Bailey's
that
just going to
game.
talk to Junis.
My gosh. What a
That was one of the most idiotic plays I've ever seen by a team, and there was both teams doing it.
That was a mess, and the end result is the Giants are.
So the Giants are 1 out away, and Freddie Freeman is the last hope for the Dodgers. I'm not even going to try and score that. I don't know.
Error against Junis. Scott Alexander
It's an error on
is going to
Junis.
start to warm up.
I guess. I don't even know.
Junis has to face him. This is the third hitter.
Okay, first pitch to Freeman. Strike 1.
Freeman takes a strike.
2 strikes away the Giants.
7-5.
Against Jacob Junis, Freeman's 2 for 5. Theo 1. Slatter 0-2. 1 strike away is Junis and the Giants.
That's a good miss right there. He wanted that ball inside. He ends up throwing backdoor slider.
0-2. Freeman strikes out swinging. Giants win the game. They win 7-5 in this crazy, idiotic game in LA.
At the game.
So the Giants come from behind again, and when they're down 4-0 in the 8th inning, and then they came back. But what a game. Giants win 7-5 in 11. 7 runs on 8 hits. Giants have 3 errors. Add to their error total. Now 53 errors on the season. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Dodgers. It is 1:42 a.m. my time. I have to go to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be streaming tomorrow night's game. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully that game doesn't last for 4 hours. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for tuning in. Giants win 7-5.